chose to prioritize to find the druid, who you found eventually by following like little pockets of fey magic that eventually led you to an enchanted part of the forest, which eventually you figured out how to get through it. Quite literally, you guys, it was the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, if you hadn't
Oh,
noticed.
no.
I figured.
Yeah. And so you eventually found the Archdruid, who's doing his best to keep the storm contained, which eventually overpowered him, and you guys ended up having to fight him. Now, unfortunately, this led to some damage, but eventually we were able to recover. He thanked you, told you to stop by the Druidic Circle in town, or in the city, when you guys have a chance. And now you're off to try and find the missing husband. Presumably, right? Because she's not sure if he's actually missing.
Oh, I leveled up.
You leveled up 2 weeks ago, Friday.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I
So,
forgot how to do that, but we'll go on.
let's see. You guys left off on long resting. And I assume, what would you like to do now from here?
Didn't he say Nilforn said to meet us back at the circle place?
Yeah, I think he said when we get the chance, no?
Okay.
Because he was
Are we
returning
gonna-
to Silvermoon.
Yeah.
We still gotta
Are
find
we gonna
those.
look for the yeah.
All right.
How do I level up again?
That is something we're going to have to do after the session.
Okay.
It'll take a little bit of time, so
Okay.
we'll figure that out later.
Cool.
All right. So, you've noticed that the phase storm itself has subsided. Some of the residual magic is still there, so that there's discoloration, still like bluish and greenish hues. But it's no longer turbulent and violent like it was when you guys first entered it.
So we just finished our long rest.
Correct.
Okay. I look at Xander and I nod, and then I start walking out of the forest.
Where the Fey bitch is at.
We should start heading out then, if that's the case.
Fading away from you.
What?
Do you want to get rid of my
All right.
water elemental, Manny?
Whoa.
Cute.
How did I do that? How did I turn my shit?
Dear God.
Control.
Oh. I'm upside down.
You have to
Yeah.
Is
move
it
it.
lagging?
You
Or
have to
is
move
it
us
lagging a little bit?
You have to move us out of the map, right, Manny?
Yeah. So I'll move you guys in a second.
That's why I didn't move my token. There's no point.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you choose to leave or look for this man? Because you know that you guys went southwest.
Yeah.
So meaning that if you were to go northwest, you'd eventually hit the road. So you can continue through the forest, or you can go back the way you came. Take the long way around.
I think we should go back the way we came, only because
Yeah, we should go back to
I
the-
don't trust any inch of this forest. To be perfectly
Yeah.
fair with you guys.
Yeah. Let's
All
do
right.
that.
Yep.
So you circle back. Now, surprisingly, you're not that far into the depths of the forest. Of course, because of the magic that was affecting the area, it felt like you were deep within its
Yeah, I guess
It's
he figured
layers.
that. Guess he figured that. It's probably way more deceptive than it actually was.
It only takes you about 20 minutes to get out of the forest.
20-minute walk.
And then you start heading back up north and eventually west. Now, along the road, you do find people, tradesmen, merchants, the occasional guard patrolling
Coolio.
as you go down the road. But the further west you go, the more sparse they become. Less and less people become obvious on the road. And eventually you find yourselves alone after, let's say you travel 3 hours down the road. You eventually find that there aren't really very many people traveling here.
Okay. Did we ask any of these people if they had seen this search party? And they
Do
had.
you want to ask people?
I mean, you were like, we kept walking past these people, and I'm just like, well, are we? Can we ask them if they at least
Sure.
saw the party heading in this direction? Like, I would
Sure.
do that. I
You're,
feel
you're
like
welcome.
yeah,
You're welcome to ask. Yeah.
yeah. I asked like whoever is, the next person or whatever.
Sure. Now, as you continue down the western path, there's a merchant caravan that's heading towards Silvery Moon. You hail them, I assume,
Mm-hmm.
to stop them. And you find a merchant with 2 guards who are flanking the caravan, and you see the guards tense up um, as you approach. One of the guards stops you. He looks, he scans you, the whole group, and says, "Hail."
Yeah, hail. We're looking for someone that was said to be heading in the opposite direction you're coming from. We were wondering if you had seen them. A search party of. I push like Xander up and I say, Xander, what were we looking for again?
Yeah, we're looking for a search, like a patrol of knights. One of the knights that we're looking for is Rin. He has curly hair. His wife is worried sick. Have you seen that? Have you seen any of them?
Guards come and go down this road. Hard to tell who's who. They mainly keep their helmets on.
When was the last time you saw like a group of knights, like a patrol of knights?
You see them every so often. They become more frequent the closer I get to town. But if you want specifics, probably another hour or 2 down the road. That's the last one we saw.
Okay. Alright.
Have you been traveling on this road for a while? How long have you been traveling in this direction?
Been traveling from Settlestone.
How
We've been following this road for about 2 weeks from there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no. This would have been I think 7 or maybe 8 days back. Uh, you guys didn't hear anything about any like disappearances or anything on the road? Just monster attacks, maybe?
Well, the closer you get to the Evermoors, the more treacherous this path becomes. We tend to travel during the day for that reason. It's not just the thieves and the bandits. We also have to deal with the natural predators in the area.
Whoa. Wait, guys. Hold on a sec. Let me just. And I put my hand on each of these guys. There's only 2, right?
And as you approach, they get even tenser. And they start to pull. They unsheath their blades slightly.
I
Uh,
start a little funny thing with my hands, and I just like give them both finger guns, each of them, and I would like to use charm person on them because I feel like these guys are hiding some shit.
All right. Okay. And it is successful. Specifically towards Lucien, they at the sight of you, they tend to relax. They start to relax a little.
All right. Well, let me ask you guys again. Have you seen anything, or do you know anything about these lost people that we are looking for?
Sadly, no. We're just mercenaries.
Fuck.
We
I
tend to
wasted a
travel.
slot.
We tend to travel for all around the Sword Coast looking for work. Honestly, this seemed like the safest job. We have families to get back to, and we really don't know anything about a specific guard. Although your chances are pretty high considering that Silvery Moon Knights are the ones who patrol these routes. You're more than likely to run into somebody who knows something, or maybe a clue if you keep following the roads.
Alright, you're useless to me, thank you.
We all heard him cast the spell, correct? It's verbal and somatic. That's what his spell says.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah, Gusty will look at Lucien kind of wearily, but he'll say to the guards, "Thank you so much for your information. Have safe passage." To
Now,
Silver Moon.
of course, there are 2 guards, but your finger guns only affected one of them. So the other one is weirded out by the sudden ease of the other guards.
Well, I
Loose
cast
tongue.
it at 2nd level. I can target an additional for each.
Oh, okay.
You want to roll to see if he got hit too?
I
It
actually
doesn't-
do need to roll.
Oh, okay.
The other one is very suspicious of Friday now.
Okay. We're moving along now, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And hopefully we'll go our separate ways without any more incident. At least we
Alright.
try to. Hopefully.
Okay. So, as you guys are walking away, the second guard is staring you down as you walk past the caravan. The other one is completely comfortable around you guys, and he just completely ignores and waves goodbye as you guys leave. The other one is just trying to grab his hand, right, and stop him from waving, and just staring at you while you walk away.
Okay.
And you kind of start hearing, "You fucking idiot," as he smacks him upside the head.
So yeah, we'll keep going down the road. Hopefully. So I'm gonna walk about an hour. Does anything happen within an hour after we leave? We go our separate ways.
All right, so you continue to travel down the route. After an hour, there's not much. It's very uneventful.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to the party and I'm gonna stop walking for a second, and I'm gonna talk out loud and say, "Hey, look, guys, like, we gotta like maybe take a chill pill unless we're like really in trouble, and try not to like get on too many people's bad sides. Like people are starting to recognize us, and the last thing we really need is to create more hurdles for ourselves than we need to."
I want fame.
Yeah, and you're gonna get fame by being the person who casts random enchantments on people, Lucien, and I shove you to the ground.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah, Lucien.
Excuse me.
While Lucian's on the ground, I steal some silver.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Stop tickling me.
Actually, that actually is. Yeah, it actually is in character now.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm
Avadir,
pretty much
Mhm.
hanging over him. I don't think you can do that without me seeing him do that.
well, how about you roll me a perception check?
I have passive 16.
Well, you're not passively. You're interacting with someone, right?
I'm not.
This is
looking
no
for-
longer
I'm not
a
looking-
passive.
I'm not looking for this then. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm in my conversation then. If you want to rule it that way,
What was your passive anyway?
it's 16.
Oh, he still succeeds.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to stop him. I'm trying to see that he's doing this.
Yeah, I see. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm not
But-
stopping him.
Avadir, let's have you roll. How much silver does Lucien have on him? Let's see.
Oh, I meant just like the cutlery that he has.
Oh, he
Oh,
already
you
sold
Can
it.
you sell it?
Silver.
So you don't
Oh, he
find
already
anything. You don't find anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know,
shit,
you're
no.
still dude. Roll.
All right, just
Played
roll.
myself.
Let's see. Roll a 1d100.
Wait, why are you? I have no say in this.
No.
I can't do anything.
You
You
didn't
can
feel
roll a
it?
perception check
You didn't
at
feel it.
disadvantage because you're currently being smack talked by fucking Gusty.
Why is Gusty being a dick?
We're all evil now, bro.
Oh shit.
Well,
And you do notice that Lucien goes for your purse,
or that?
coin purse.
Not Lucien, but
Avadir.
All right,
Oh,
I
damn.
use thaumaturgy. I make my eyes fiery,
Why does he have a 2d20?
and
Disadvantage.
then
Oh, disadvantage. Oh my
And
god,
he
he rolled
rolled 18s
18s
on
on
both,
both
yeah.
of them?
Yeah.
God damn.
Dude, he
and
won it.
then
He won it.
I use minor illusion to yell at a level that is completely impossible for human beings, and I say, "Get back!"
Okay. Do I
Yeah.
get to roll a save? Or is it just
Well,
he's just
also,
yelling at me?
I mean, I would
Is
have
he
to
gonna
do
roll
intimidation
intimidation,
if
man?
you
And
don't
it'd
want
be
to
an
do that.
intimidation check, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, so that has to do with my intimidation level, right?
Yeah, so you would roll intimidation.
And what would I roll?
Insight.
Oh my
Can
god.
you call his bluff,
Jeez.
dude?
There's no way I'm beating that.
Oh my god.
You almost
Oh,
did.
Wow.
Oh shit, okay.
Wow.
So there's a
Hey,
very
man,
tense standoff where you and Lucien are staring each other down, and eventually you just resign yourself.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, and you just back off.
Filthy fucking
Lucian-
peasants, get away from me.
Lucian. You have to understand. You just stated what you wanted. But it seems in our time traveling together that you lack the understanding of how to get there.
I'll do things my way.
I
Let's
wouldn't have it
agree to
any other
disagree.
way, Lucian. And I reach down to pick you up.
I don't grab onto your hand and I pick myself up.
Ooh. We're at the playground now, boy.
Fight! 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 All right.
There are consequences to our actions, Lucian. And I hope the consequences of your actions don't impede on our goals as individuals.
Who made you party leader?
I
I'm
voted for
trying to
Gusty to be
do
party
things.
leader.
I'm trying to get things done for myself as well. And you going around and messing with everybody, I mean, that's getting in my way.
Well,
And I don't need to explain to you what happened to the last person who did something like this.
Damn.
Oh fuck!
And I
Oh
really,
shit.
Gussie says, I really don't want that to be you.
hey,
I'm gonna act out real and dying.
hey, I can't help it. I'm just walking around using my charm to get us what we need.
In the background, you see Avatir doing the worst choking impression you've ever seen in your life. It's in the background.
Shut up, scoundrel.
I'm just gonna sit in the back and just kind of scratch my head at what the fuck is going on.
I don't know what the
Sometimes
fuck
it's
is
like-
going on either. Francisco, Gussie and Lucian are friends. I was your turret.
No metagaming. No metagaming. Save it for after the session.
Gussie's gonna offer you his hand one more time. I'll carry you another hour so you get your spell slot back.
Okay, that's fine.
And I help dust you off. And I'll put him on my shoulders. Manny, I don't think I need to make a check for that. He's not that heavy.
No, you don't. No.
And I'll carry him so he doesn't have to walk the next hour. So he can just get his spell slot back.
I
Okay.
mean, all great relationships sometimes have fights.
Sure.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, Manny. Go ahead. I didn't mean to.
No, that was great. No. There's no derailing here. We were just taking the scenic route. All right.
Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Friday. Sorry about that.
All right. So you continue down the road, and dusk starts to settle as you journey further west. At this point, you are nearing the edges of Silvery Moon Forest, and you're about to hit the open road. What is everyone's passive perception?
Uh-oh.
Oh, perfect.
Where
Avadir.
do I check that?
So if you
It's
open your
just
character
perception?
sheet, yeah, it's the perception. It's the one in parentheses.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
We're not gonna
That's
talk about
very stupid.
All right. So Avadir, as you are traveling and dusk is settling, it becomes harder to see things, but you notice tracks that lead to an overgrown thicket. Now, to the untrained eye, this road is not noticeable because it's being covered up. Someone is deliberately hiding this route. But you're able to notice tracks that lead into bush. And you can see the road kind of in between all of the overgrown plants and foliage, leading
Am I able to
into the forest.
discern what kind of tracks there are?
They're humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah. And quite heavy
Okay,
too
I'm
by
gonna-
the looks of it.
Okay. Alright, since Gusty's leader, I'm gonna say, Gusty, I found some humanoid tracks that go deeper into the thicket.
Okay. Let's see. My investigation is absolute shit. Does anybody want to? No, we could just follow them because this is.
I mean, I can do survival, possibly.
I mean, yeah, you can follow the tracks way easier than any of us can. Since you're a ranger.
I'm gonna scout
boy.
ahead.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Are we still in
So-
the ferry area? Like,
No, we were
Oh,
like on the
no.
road.
so
Yeah.
we're just mental imaging this.
Mm-hmm.
But can I do this, like, stealthily?
Yeah. So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
What are your
you're ditching the party at this point, and you're gonna scout ahead because you're much faster on your own. And you travel, and you're moving quickly, since the forest doesn't impede you because of your experience. You're able to move. In about 15 minutes down, you begin to see the road begin to open up. It becomes clear. And eventually, you find yourselves on the outskirts of what appears to be a facility. It's run down. It looks like it's ill-kept. And there doesn't appear to be anybody there. But this is where the tracks lead you, and they continue into the building.
Okay. I'm gonna circle back and let the party know that there's some weird abandoned building that these tracks lead into.
What do you say, guys? Should we check it out?
What's the
do it.
worst that could happen? We find some barbers.
Uh-huh. I get a sweet trim.
Yeah, Gusty gets another haircut.
You get another haircut. Dungeons and Barbers, Forgotten Realms. All right. Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
I vote for going towards the house.
I'm game.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll
there's
lead 'em.
in there.
towards it.
All right, boys.
Let's go. Fuck, it's cold in here.
Must be some
Me
clovers
too,
in
I
the
mean, same.
atmosphere.
It actually finally hit above 0 today for the first time in a while.
Nice.
Spoopy.
All right, I'm gonna grab another beer real quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
I'm really looking forward to Thursday because it's going to be double digits.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Hey, you don't have I don't see your token on here, Ryan. Can you see it?
I think I'm in a wall. If you can see my cursor, I'm right here.
Okay. Yeah, you're on the other side of the wall then, because I see 4 people on my side with this side. Make sure that Manny.
Manny,
Manny will fix it when he gets back.
Oh, I hate how the volume automatically readjusts after so often.
Doesn't.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Manny, I think.
I'm stuck on a wall, Manny.
Oh,
Yeah, he's on the other side of the wall.
give me a sec. Yeah. Let me.
There you are.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. 1 second. I think I have a little note on what you guys see. Okay. All right. As you approach the building, Lucien, you find this place oddly familiar.
This place is oddly familiar.
What makes you nervous?
I don't feel so good about it.
And as you approach, let's see. Sorry, I'm pouring a beer, not trying to spill and read my notes at the same time. That is not working. All right. As you approach, you see on the fountain's base, the name of the building is Silver Tree Asylum.
What the fuck, you and Francisco?
What?
Okay.
What? Why me? What the fuck did I do?
What didn't you do?
Well,
No way. Is this dude? That was like a
guys?
year ago.
I don't know if we should go in there.
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Well, it would be better if I don't have to explain it because it was just a really, really fucked up time in my life, or lack thereof. And
Lame.
well, it
Sorry.
That's great.
Don't apologize.
Don't
The-
apologize.
Oh, the sex crazed demon doesn't want to go in there. Let's go in, guys.
I'll just no, guys, I'll just tell you, when we go in there, you won't be who you think you are anymore. Things will change. Fuck, how do I even explain? Okay. All right, we're going. I'm not staying out here alone.
Okay.
Oh, fucking A. Why the fuck?
All right.
My
I
my
hold on
laptop
to my
does
horns.
not like
To your-
this
I
browser.
hold on to my horns and I say, I'm an adventurer. I'm an adventurer. I'm an adventurer.
All right. Nightfon opens the door. You see a lobby of sorts as you peer in.
I mean, for the sake of people not knowing who I am in there, because I don't want anybody to know who I am, I'm gonna use my hat of disguise to disguise myself as Map Boy.
Matt
Uh,
boy.
As what?
That's funny.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me see how I can make this.
I'm Ephraim.
Hold on. I think I can
Oh,
temporarily
Efren.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
And I say to you guys in the same voice as you guys see me shapeshift into Ephraim, I say, still Lucien, this is just a precaution. Why do you guys gotta just, yeah, let's just go in the insane asylum?
Guess he's like, do you want to hold hands?
I don't need anything from you.
Jesse shrugs and walks after Typhon.
Oh, fuck. I mockingly say, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
All right. Oh, hold on. These are supposed to be locked. There we go.
Oh, the front
So
doors?
you approach. So as you walk in, this place is in ill repair. Hasn't been what appears to be touched in months, maybe even years. See dust everywhere. Things are broken. But besides the little things here and there, it's surprisingly intact.
Are we here during the day? Is that why there's light?
Oh, no. There are lights on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird.
Is Abadir inside, or did Abadir stay outside?
Coming. just cautiously waiting.
Okay. All right, gang. There's a mystery here. Let's split up.
Oh God.
No,
Uh,
no.
All right.
Oh,
I can go with Lucien. Ruh-roh, let's go that way.
oh, it's locked. Locked.
No, it's a lock, Scoob.
He can like sweet Scoob.
As I found, you approach the door and you find that it's locked.
I'm
Let me
gonna
guess.
search for. I'm gonna search for a key.
All right.
Oh, this one's open.
How
It
come
shouldn't be
nobody's
open.
bought
What the
lock
fuck?
picks
Oh.
yet?
Oh,
Oh,
It should be
close it.
locked.
the door closes and click.
Yeah, it should be locked.
Do I find a key?
Kind of scan the room. You briefly like the table to your left. You kind of like scrummage through it, and you find nothing.
All right. Well, I
Okay.
I'm
So
also
I-
gonna try and look for a key.
started blasting.
Um,
And you check the nearby table there, Typhon, in which you do find a key.
Ooh.
oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hmm.
I was about to Eldritch Blast.
Does
my
Why
it-
does this keep
does it-
unlocking? What the fuck?
Which one? The one on the right?
Oh, I know why.
already
The
starting.
triggers.
It's
Yeah.
already starting.
No, I know why. Okay.
The craziness
Yes.
Does
is
it?
setting.
Does the key work on the door?
It does.
Avadir, I'm
Sick.
gonna stay with you. I just want to remind you, I am Lucien Lashavis of the of Thay. Don't forget that. Don't forget who you are. Let's go.
Oh, what do I see here?
So you see a hallway,
Ooh.
and you see a bunch of rooms up and down the hallway with the doors closed.
Man, so many rooms, so little time. Do you want to take
They're all
one?
wooden doors.
Oh, that is. Ooh.
Whoa, that's
what the
Oh,
hell is that?
hey, buddy.
And sitting on the floor, you see a man
I approach it.
adorned in the uniform of a knight in silver.
Okay, I take his helmet off. I take his helmet off.
What? What?
You take his helmet off.
There's another helmet, so he takes it off again.
What does the knight look
you,
like?
you can hear him whimpering. You can see the back of his head. He's got long black hair.
What is your name? What is your name, knight?
And he just keeps crying. Eventually
Where
he
is he?
says,
No, I'm just kidding.
Is he saying anything? like,
well, I mean,
it's just
Batman apparently is in here, so...
well, I can. Yeah, okay. Okay.
I guess we'll move on.
He begins to say, doesn't.
Oh,
Doesn't.
he begins to say, we shouldn't have, we shouldn't have, we shouldn't have,
Oh my god.
we shouldn't have, and he's just repeating it over
Oh
and
my
over
God.
again.
Is he like sweating? Is he sweating and shit?
Oh, dude, he's disgusting, dirty.
Oh shit.
He looks frail. He looks weak, like he hasn't eaten, dehydrated. He's sweating, and he's just repeating, "We shouldn't have," over and over again.
Shit.
Shouldn't have what? Shouldn't have what?
Sorry.
I tickle him with Machan to see if something out of it.
And then he begins to speed up and say, "We shouldn't have," faster as he begins to hyperventilate. We shouldn't have. 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 And it's becoming a little harder for him to breathe as he's trying to speed up.
I try to take off his armor so he doesn't feel constricted in it.
Which isn't difficult, but it doesn't stop him from hyperventilating.
I take out one of my water skins and I give it to him to try and like have him drink.
Which he ignores.
Can somebody just punch this dude?
No, no,
I
no.
second that.
He's gotta
No.
snap out
Can
of
I
it.
can I cure wounds this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Does that work for mental health?
I mean, we're gonna find out.
Dude, that is a great roll.
Yeah, that's a max roll, right?
Wait, yeah,
No.
what the fuck?
Dude, so good.
So, Avadir walks up, uses cure wounds on the soldier. The knight physically looks better, but he continues to repeat himself. We shouldn't have. We shouldn't have.
Oh,
We shouldn't
fuck.
have.
Doesn't work on mental health, guys. Damn it.
Well,
All right,
sounds like
we're
it.
gonna. I'm just
All right.
gonna leave.
We'll come
I'm
back.
gonna
for
leave
him.
I'm gonna leave a ration just in front of him in case he gets hungry. But I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
Okay.
It's so similar
We
to
gonna keep checking doors.
our health system in the United States.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what? In the what?
United
In
States.
the United States.
I don't know
Oh,
where that
here-
is.
Wait, are we
It's only
seeing?
Canada here.
Is
Oh
that?
boy.
Is that really what we see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
Nothing at all.
who's here?
I don't know who opened the door.
So Typhon, Xander. Who else is stacked on here? Okay,
Well,
it's
it's my
Typhon and
drag. Oh,
Xander.
It's just
Okay.
Typhon and Sander.
All right. You two begin to hear whispers creeping in to your skull. Feels like rattling.
Oh
Fuck.
shoot.
Here
The
they come.
fear begins to seep in.
I told you guys. I told you
Dread
guys.
washes over you,
Ugh.
and you begin to feel hopeless. I need you to roll a charisma save.
Just the two of them, or
Yeah,
we're
two
all
of them.
kind of
Oh,
here.
okay.
Just the two of them.
charisma.
Xander,
I'm
Typhon.
re-rolling that. I'm re-rolling that. I'm re-rolling that.
Are you sure?
Why?
Because we're not fighting anything right now.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's leave it. So that's an 8.
It does not pass. And while you are in this building, that fear sticks with you. You now have disadvantage on all of your rolls.
Oh, that's fucking.
It might have been
Doo-doo.
worth it to, roll again.
That's fine. Keep it interesting.
All right.
Mr.
If you're at
Bravery.
advantage to roll, does that put you at normal to roll?
Nope. While you're in this building, you have disadvantage on all rolls.
No matter what the circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
No matter the circumstance.
Well, most of these rooms seem.
Good thing I stayed over here. Say, hey, why do you guys look so scared?
Give me 1 second, guys.
So is there anything in the room? There's just some fucked up shit or what?
It's just fear, bro. It's just
fear-
music.
Just inner fear.
It's just music. It's just warlocks.
It's just a warlock.
All right. You continue down the path.
So somebody gonna open that door?
It's locked. It's locked.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
it is.
I can't.
Do you have the wait?
It is a wooden door.
Do you have the key?
Here, Gusty. Try the key. Try
Yeah,
the key.
I'll try the key. Does it open with the
Just gonna
key?
stand back here.
It does.
Okay. Nothing. All right. I'll face check the doors, guys. That's my bad.
Okay.
Can I search the room for anything?
I don't need Gusty losing
Sure.
his mind and fucking killing me.
Oh,
Xander could kill you just as easily, if not worse.
Dude, I saw what Gusty does.
The Typhon, you are too unnerved. You stay with the party, as that is where you feel safest. Investigating only what's nearby.
And granted, Lucien, but I did give away my most valued weapon, so you know.
Oh yeah.
So now all I have is my hand.
All right. Gusty opens the door to find another knight in silver. Whimpering. This time, he's completely nude.
Ugh. All right.
There's writing on the wall.
What
Can
does
I read the writing?
say?
Is it in blood?
The writing says, "Take me home." And it is in
Okay.
blood.
Churro.
I swear
I
to
was
God.
going for Guns N' Roses.
Does this guy look like he needs? Like, does it look like he was hurt with anything? Like, can I make a medicine check to see if he got like bludgeoned or cut or like was he operated on? You know?
All right, before you go too far, Lucien, because there's something going on here, man.
Did
Oh,
Lucien
okay.
run off?
Sorry.
He did. He ran off while you investigated.
The
You guys
insanity is
saw him.
spreading.
Yeah. All right. So you take a look, and physically, there's nothing wrong with him. It's pretty obvious that the only wound he has is a self-sustained wound where he keeps drawing blood from to draw and write on the wall.
Okay. Does it look like he'll die from this wound if he continues to do it?
Eventually,
Okay.
he's looking very pallid.
Can I like stop him?
How do you want to stop him?
Well, I can physically stop him, and then I can put his hands behind his back with manacles.
Sure.
Yes, because I have that.
Kinky.
I have a special fuzzy set for somebody else. Anyway,
It's not difficult because of how weak he is at this point.
Yeah.
But the guard puts up no fight. And you guys need to stop drawing penises, please.
let's see. It's purple.
Not funny.
So it was either you, Manny, or Ryan.
It was Ryan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was your color, bro. Anyway, so does this guy have curly hair? Can I check?
Yes, but it is blonde.
Okay, so this is not our guy.
Alright.
Gusty Oh, okay. So, we'll come back for him. And then can I use a medicine kit to kind of like cover up his wound so it stops bleeding?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just do
Yeah.
one of that. Or, no, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
my healer's kit. Sorry.
You use the healer's kit to dress the wound. And the man just silently stares somberly at the group.
I look at him and I know he probably can't understand me because he's in some kind of fear haze. But I'll tell him anyway. We'll be back for you. We're gonna
He
get
stares
you home.
blankly.
Guess he nods. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door on
And
him. So
as you walk away, he says, "Home?"
yeah, I'm gonna leave it at there.
Alright. Lucien, you may continue doing whatever you were planning on doing.
Yeah, I'll wait here. Let Lucien. I'll give a chance to Lucien in case he if we hear scream.
Hey, who's got the key? This shit's locked.
Do you come back? Okay. Yeah, I have the key.
Hey, Gusty, could you open that one?
Sure. Gusty will head over and he'll point to this one.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. Gusty will
Come back
try the
in.
key on this door.
It opens. You hear the key. You hear the lock, the little click as you unlock the door.
Hey Lucien, this might be your specialty.
Mm-hmm.
See a knight still in his armor, completely laid out on the ground.
So, what's up, dude?
Well, dude,
Wait,
there's
how
no response.
how is he laid out? How is he laid out?
He's on his stomach.
Oh shit.
like
Okay.
T-pose or something.
Wait, why is my character?
Hey, wait a minute. Where's Avadir?
I turn him over and take off his helmet.
As you turn him over, you take his helmet off. The soldier has short black hair. He looks older. There's some graying. There's a symbol on his armor, which you can all, by now, since you spent so much time in Silvermoon, can identify that he was the leader of whoever this patrol was.
Mhm.
Is he breathing?
And as you turn him over, you take his helmet off. You can see there's a slit across his neck.
Oh shit.
That explains the pool of blood that he was laying in.
Fuck.
Ugh.
He did.
Underneath him, you take a look around, and the room itself seems to be some kind of ritual chamber.
There's some fucked up shit going on in here.
Mm.
Does anybody know anything about this?
I know a thing or two about a thing or two with rituals, but no, this looks fine.
I'm fucking nervous.
Like they were successful in the ritual, or like what were they?
Does somebody want to attempt?
I'm
Can I
asking.
do a check?
I'm trying to ask Lucien to make a check. Yeah.
Yeah, so, Arcana would be it.
Avenue. I was Avenue.
Uh,
And Lucien, your pact is with a demon or devil? I forget.
Demon.
Oh, yeah, you recognize the sigils.
I mean, I can also read anything, so if there are words in it, then
But the purpose, that's something different entirely. They're not words. It is a symbol.
Yeah.
You do recognize its demonic nature. But as far as anything else, you're not too sure.
hey, I've seen these before. Don't know if it worked or not, but
So
seen it.
they're the work. It's the work of devils.
Demons.
Yeah. Sorry, Manny. I was asking Lucien.
Yeah.
Demons. You say?
Mm-hmm. They're not all so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, who am I to judge, right?
Pretty
Other
good
than
friends with one.
I mean, maybe these are pretty bad because they did slit his throat.
Sometimes they're rather sexy too.
If you ever find a sexy one, let me know.
Okay, well, I have many. You just have to die with
And
me.
so I'll pull him out of the circle, or I'll attempt to pull him out of the circle. I don't know what'll fucking happen if I do.
Which you do easily.
Okay, and I'll like slump him up against like the wall, and like he's still wearing his armor, right? Or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll like close his eyes. Be like, well,
Can't Gusty control like liquids and shit?
well.
Hey Gusty, you want to clean up that blood? Something bad could happen in the case that it stays there.
Let's see. Can I use my healer's kit to patch up? I mean, is he drained of blood? Like he's pale as shit.
Oh, I was talking about the blood on the sigil.
Yeah, I heard you, Lucien. But can I use my the bandages and my healer's kit to kind of patch him up for a sec? I know he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna put the body in my bag of holding. He's dead, so he doesn't need oxygen. I can get him back.
Okay.
I can get him back to Silvermoon like this.
Okay.
All right. At least we can bring him back to the guard. They can give him a proper burial.
I say, ew, I'm not gonna become a turret for you today, Gusty.
Gusty nods. Yeah. Hopefully
All
that
right.
won't. Hopefully it won't come to that tactic. All right. I try to open this door if it's not locked.
Mhm.
Oh dear. Okay. Before I step into this room, can I check for traps? This looks fucked.
Yeah, go ahead.
What would you want me to roll?
Let me do it.
Oh yeah,
Let me
please.
do it.
Have it here.
Yeah. What would it be?
Traps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't he normally slide a hand?
That's the disarm traps. The other one could either be.
You can do perception then.
Yeah, perception.
Perception.
Heyo. Am I the only one who
Hey.
can see this?
I see it too.
Oh wait, yeah. But it looks like a statue. Oh wait, it's moving.
Oh shit! It moved.
Hold on, do we see that?
Fuck.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. Oh,
You hear stone stomping on stone from down the hall. Eventually, it turns the corner, and you see a gigantic golem at the end of the hall.
Y'all,
It's not
there's a
noticed you yet,
Uh,
but it appears as though its body is slowly turning. What do you do?
let's
Nope.
Go to the room.
let's
Go to the room.
run.
Go to the room.
Duck into the room.
Nope.
Go to the room. Go to the room.
Close
Wait,
the door.
why can't
Close
I-
the door.
Wait, I can't
Get in. Close the door.
I go into
Okay.
the room and do what any smart person would do.
Stomp. 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 Stomp.
I blow the horn
Stop.
of invisibility.
Stomp.
Oh my. Why would you do that?
Can I grab that
Stop.
from him before he uses it?
Give me a dexterity or an what is it? Athletics or acrobatics, whatever is faster for you. Whatever is the higher roll for you. See how quickly you can snatch it out of his hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna try too.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, you're just kind of stunned by the fact that he decided to blow his horn.
Wait, where is he?
I'm gonna try to
Is
take the
he-
horn from him.
Is he where Typhon is?
So everyone just
I'm
Yeah,
like
you're
doing
right.
that too.
You're not next to me.
Oh my god.
everyone just jumps him.
I'm gonna jump him too. Slide a hand.
You guys are on the other side of the room. What?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Doesn't
We're
no this
getting there.
this doesn't matter. Positioning in the actual room doesn't matter.
I'm holding. I
You all rush to stop
Well,
Lucien
I
from
saw them
blowing
do
his
this,
horn
but
of invisibility.
Can I quickly try to put my horn of invisibility back away because I see
No,
him grabbing?
I
it?
want you to roll a dexterity save to see if you can slip through them while you're invisible. You're not. You almost were.
Do I
And
get to
as
keep
you
my
blow,
horn?
they tackle you, knocking the air out of your lungs, and you stop
Okay.
blowing on the horn. And they take it away from you.
No.
Who takes it away?
I do.
it has
All
to
right,
be Xander.
Xander takes
Yeah,
Since I
Xander.
took
Xander.
14.
yoinks it.
I'm gonna take that back while you're sleeping.
Let's make a mental note of that. Xander now has the horn
I'm
of
gonna
invisibility.
I'm gonna skip a fucking long rest to get my horn back.
That's fine. Okay. Did we hear the thing pass?
It's you know that it stopped moving the moment the horn was blown.
Okay. So, but like, okay. So, but like, in my I know I can't see it because I'm inside the room. But like, did I hear it like stop moving right outside the door or like to the
The
right?
stomping was at the loudest as Lucien blew the horn.
Yeah, but like in
Can I
which
can I
direction from
lean
Gussie?
down and like look underneath the crack of the door or like in the keyhole of the door?
What you notice is there's no light filtering in from the hallway.
No light. Oh, fuck, I don't have dark vision.
Ruh-roh.
Does anybody have dark vision?
You have blind vision.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
do.
true.
I have
No,
a pretty-
but I can't use it behind something that has full cover.
Oh. I have dark
I
vision.
have-
I have double sight too. I can see everything.
That's true.
I have like 160 feet or 120 feet of dark vision.
Look
Or
through
90 feet.
You gonna look through the keyhole then?
Yeah.
Okay. What does he see?
Okay, so Avadir looks through the keyhole and can't see anything.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, it's here.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna start painting right behind me.
Oh my god.
A hole
Ooh.
right behind me.
Oh!
What is it?
Wait.
You're
No.
insane.
Into the room next to us. Into the room next to us.
Into the room
We know
next
that-
to us, yeah.
We know there's a room next to us.
Okay. I start doing that.
This is
Room
some-
next to us.
This is some
I start
high
making a
shit.
hole.
Wait, can
Jeez,
you
this
can you
is-
do two at the same time?
What do you mean?
No, it takes 10 minutes to make a drawing
Okay, well, we can do that.
of that
Oh,
size.
wait.
It-
Did we close the door? Did we close that door as when we left that room?
No,
mean-
I don't think.
Okay,
we
so
did.
someone has when you open it, we have to go through and close the door.
Someone, Avadur, you do it because you're the quickest out of all of us.
Yeah, you.
I can mage hand it.
Wait,
Hold on. There's enough range, right? It's 30 feet. Yeah, he can mage hand
Yeah.
it. He can mage hand it close.
Okay. So where are you playing the door? Right in front of you, Xander?
yeah, right here. Where
Okay.
I'm-
So you quietly take out your the paints and you begin to draw a door. It takes you about 10 minutes of tense silence. As you complete the door, you open it, and you're able to see the other side of the next room. In front of you, however, is a table. Beneath it are boxes. Over it are flasks. Getting over this table without making noise might prove a bit hazardous.
Okay. Guys, we're the bad plan gang. We can do this.
How
Right?
how high is the door compared to the table, or how much of a room, like
Oh.
how much a gap is there between the glass and the top of the door?
Let's see. So the table is probably like 4 feet tall, and the table's about. Let's see. Let's call it door 7. We'll call it how tall how tall does it allow let's see.
All right, let's see.
The
It
paint
says,
has a specific size.
let's see.
This is the. Have you been using up the paints as you draw?
Does it do it automatically or no?
Oh wait, it's 1,000 square feet. You're fine.
Yeah. You want to
Oh.
vault over it?
It's 100 square feet. So if Xander really wanted to, he can make it the whole
Yeah,
wall.
you can make the whole 5.
Tall as the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it the whole wall.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a
So-
7-foot door.
Okay.
You got 3 feet.
So here's what I think.
3 feet? How wide am I?
The average human, dude. You're not that
Not-
wide.
Not 3 feet, bro.
Not that
You're not
wide,
3
not
feet
3
wide,
feet.
bro. No, you're not a
Yeah.
chungus.
Wait,
Alright,
they don't.
We're
They,
vaulting through, boys.
they
We're
don't
vaulting
use.
through.
They don't use freedom units. So
Okay, here's what I think. Okay, Lucien could just look in. As long as he can see the door, he can mage hand the door closed quietly, I hope. And that solves one problem. Then we just have to get over the table.
I'm vaulting
Alright.
through, boys.
All right, make sure you close the door then.
So Typhon vaults over the door. All right.
over-
Or
And my
or through the
dragons.
door over the table. Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon's gonna easily follow too.
All right.
Yeah, I can just
Flying.
fly.
Yes. And it's no problem. Getting to the other room is no issue for you two.
Okay.
We'll move them over. Now, you are in armor. You're in half plate. I need you to roll a stealth check at disadvantage,
Oh, no.
sir.
Oh
shit.
no.
That's what I fucking told you. But did you close? Okay, did Lucien close the door before he did this? Oh, 14's not
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, so Lucien mage hands the door. Okay.
Oh, okay. At least
All right.
that'll help.
Typhon's able to move freely in the room.
All right.
Okay, now that I'm on this side, I'm going to very carefully start taking the glass and moving it to the other table in the room.
Okay.
Just enough
Why
for us to
can't
get
we
by.
just take the glass off anyway?
All right. Let's have you roll a 1d20. Just a straight 1d20.
Oh boy, Manny's got plans.
1d20. God, I'm not used to this keyboard. Oh no.
And in that moment, time seems to stand still as Typhon is transporting flasks and vials over to the other table. His dragon, in a moment, in a split moment, of forgetfulness, notices his master moving.
Shiny things.
His tail swipes the table, knocking over vials. Crash. You hear glass splintering as it connects with the stone floor of the building.
Dude, all of my
Stomp.
hair just stood up.
Stomp.
Oh god, no.
Stomp.
No.
Can I vault
Stop.
back? Vault back.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Xander, close the door.
I'm going back. I'm climbing back into the other room.
door's
Manny.
already
I'm climbing
closed.
back.
Close the door.
Just sacrifice the dragon, dude. It's okay.
It's cool. You can get another one.
I'm climbing back through the door.
All
We'll
right.
find another egg.
Oh no.
You come over and you land on the other side.
Okay.
Guys, what if we just go like? Wait, what if we go? Where's the lines? Through here. Wait, I'm black. Really? Yeah. Well,
I think you can,
We can
pick
go
your
through-
color. Yeah.
we can go through this wall, and then we can go through this door over
Yeah.
here.
Actually, I can't change your color if you want something else.
It's okay. I like black.
Okay. Of course you do.
All right.
The
So I say
joy,
to
the black
Xander.
parade.
All right.
So I say to Xander, like, hey, what if we go through here, and then go around the giant? We know that we can hear the giant. We have a basic idea of where he is, but we could sneak through there.
Okay, the giant.
How quiet are these doors, Manny? Are they creaky?
Surprisingly, no.
Xander, do the thing.
Okay. Is there any glass left on the table?
I mean, it's on the ground.
Fuck, you don't want to vault
Damn.
onto that shit, dude.
Can I grab like the biggest piece that I can find?
I mean, you can grab a flask off the table.
Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah,
asking.
yeah,
If there's
gra-
any
gra-
left on the
yeah.
table. Yeah.
Yeah, there's still some on the table. Yeah, you go
Okay,
ahead.
okay,
yeah,
great,
help
great,
yourself
great.
to one.
You guys ready for my next 200 IQ play here?
Oh my god, you're gonna distract him by throwing a vial out, aren't you?
I got a vial in my hand, and I'm gonna open this door as quietly as I can, and I'm gonna throw it down the hallway the opposite direction, and then close the door.
This is some fucking
Oh,
last
this
of
way?
Us shit.
Sorry, which way? Yes, that way.
This is some The Last of Us shit right here.
Stomp.
Yes, I love it.
Stomp. 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 Stomp.
Okay.
Stomp. Stomp.
Okay.
Stomp. Stomp.
Ready?
You hear it stop.
All right, Typhon, you're gonna vault again.
Absolutely.
So the table's mostly clear now, Manny.
Save for a couple of us, but again, he can vault pretty easily over it.
All right. Can we climb over the table now without breaking any of them, or without running into too many?
If Typhon takes a minute or two to move the things over, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Go for it.
So he does, which allows the rest of the party to climb into the other room.
Thank God.
You guys feel free to position yourselves on the other side. Now, please note that there is glass around the table here,
Okay.
in this area right here.
Are there any leftover vials?
Yes, there are still vials.
Are they full of liquid, or are they just empty?
Some of them have some like caked out, dried liquid.
Ugh. All
That
right.
would be. It's obvious that they've been used at this point.
Gotcha. All right. Are there any empty ones?
There is one empty one that you are free to take if you'd like.
Yes, please.
All right.
You never know. You never know when you can use some more vials. You know.
I don't know if there is an item.
I have it in my inventory. I'll just put quantity 2 for
Okay.
one of
Cool.
them. Yeah. Okay.
Sick.
We're good, man.
All right. Okie dokie.
Is this a
The
chest?
guardian of the asylum. On the other side of the hall. It is a chest that you open.
Yeah,
Who's opening it?
I'm opening it.
I was busy getting
You
a vial.
open.
Of course.
And what you find inside are mundane things, mainly clothing. At this point, there are plenty of holes in it.
Are there
While
are there any panties?
they mainly seem to be like patient uniforms.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll
Does
just
Friday
say,
look
huh.
a little distraught? He's holding him up. He's just like,
Lucien, they are the same color of the one you once wore.
Le gasp.
Hey guys, I just want to say, like, fuck this place. Can we just go home?
We haven't found the person we're looking for, and the guards are
Okay.
here.
Why
Now,
are we not
Avenir,
going through this wall here?
Mm-hmm.
you notice that this room is slightly, just barely noticeably, just a touch colder than the other ones. You're the only one who notices this, though.
Are there any like important documents there, or any cool stuff like this chair?
All right, Gusty. You begin to rummage quietly, as quietly as you can. And on the table, the top left of the chamber, you see notes, smeared and smudged. You can barely make it out, but you can decipher two phrases. Unable to face fears. Soldiers, failure.
And I'm like holding these papers, and I like slowly look up at Lucien, and then I look back down at the papers, and I put them back.
I go
You also
over.
notice a signature that seems to be indecipherable at this time.
Gotcha.
I go over and
can
I
Lucien
see
read
if
it?
I can read it.
Yeah, Lucien can read it. Hopefully. Or is it just too smudgy?
That is the problem with it, yes.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
lot of smudging involved.
Gotcha.
Well, if it's smudgy, I still should be able to read any writing.
Yes, you can read the writing. You're able to decipher a few more sentences. Patients are unwilling to receive experimental treatment.
So I relay that to
Must
Gusty.
renew and rethink strategy for distribution of medication.
Well, I let Gusty know what I read, and I just shrug my shoulders.
Hey, Manny. I have a question for you.
Mhm.
What color does a tiefling go if he goes pale, if he's already pale? No specific reason, just curious.
Maybe they flush instead.
Yeah, they turn like regular human, beige color.
Well,
Or they go from like a pale to a palish blue hue.
Like a smurf.
I'm
Yeah.
already. I know like it doesn't reflect that with my coin, but I am palish blue. Like I'm so pale, I'm a little bit slight.
Yeah, so I was wondering, like, if
hue of
you
blue.
like you can't already go pale because you're already pale.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
You can
Lucien-
just notice that when I put down the parchment, that it's actually soaked in the sweat from my hands.
clammy hands.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So here, let's try this. So Lucien makes a good point. We could just go around by, if Xander wants to draw another wall into the
Mm-hmm.
into the bottom, or we could go into the next room, which we have no idea what's in there.
Yeah.
Or we
that's...
could try to go out the hall and into the next room, and hopefully we can make it there fast enough. What do you guys want to do?
I don't want to waste any more of my paint. Let's just go to the other door.
Okay.
Oh God.
So let's see.
Let me see.
Before
Wait. Hold on. I'm thinking about some things that I can do. I'm gonna assume that this thing works off of sound. It might be able to see some things. So I'm going to do something. I guess we'll have to sneak by, but if I open the door first, I could cast a wall
Silent
over
image.
here with silent image. Like let's say right here, I could cast a wall.
Oh, like the same texture as the walls we already see. That could work.
Yes. Okay. And so I'm gonna open the door and cast that as quickly as possible.
And as you step out, the golem is no longer at the end of the hall.
Oh,
So he heard. But he did cast the spell, right?
You cast the spell, and now there's an illusory wall in this area.
Okay. So.
All right. And I whisper back to everybody in the room and I say the coast is clear.
All right. Let's get out of here.
All right.
All right. Let. How long does that spell
Might
last?
Last 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
My skills are coming in clutch today.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh fuck. Do I have to make a roll?
Yes.
I gotta move.
All right. Charisma.
Yep. Kind of taken aback by the imagery in front of you. You almost succumb to the fear, but you're able to snap yourself out of it.
I go over too, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'll make my saving throw.
Gusty takes in for a moment as this is like blood and like it looks like a torture room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gusty takes it in for a minute, and like the thoughts loom into Gusty's mind as he imagines the mangled, like bludgeoned corpses of his wife and best friend.
I just walk in saying it's no big deal, and I want to check what's on these papers.
Before he kind of snaps back out of it, like.
However, it's not so simple there, Mr. Lucien.
What? I crit.
Uh-huh, that doesn't matter.
Oh. Okay.
So, you walk in next to Gusty, and you approach the doorway. In doing so, you step into and you see the imagery before you.
Mm-hmm.
You remember being held down while your hair was cut off, struggling and yelling at the doctor and his assistant to stop. But rather than fear, you begin to feel anger. And you quickly snap yourself out of whatever this room was trying to do to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would like to read what's on the table.
Pick up the various pieces of paper lying around on the table. In one of them, you find what appears to be some kind of schedule.
Mm-hmm.
In one of the blocks, it says, "Doctor is in office. Do not disturb. Second floor."
Hey guys, I'm a little bit fucking mad that somebody exists, and I just read this paper and that somebody would be the doctor, and I believe we should go and find the second floor and fuck his life up because he fucked mine. I try to convince the whole party, and if I need to use charisma, let me know.
Well, does anybody refute his idea? Is the question to ask here. Does anyone disagree with his assessment.
I mean, the doctor is who is doing all of this. I know. I've been here before.
You've been here
You've lied
before?
to us before.
I have been here before.
All right, I want to bullshit check him real quick.
Did
Was it
he?
insight?
Wait. I'm sorry, Oman. How did he lie?
Well, no, I'm just saying that he's lied before. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. I'm sorry.
So I want to like.
I wasn't
bullshit check.
doubting you. I was legitimately interested.
All
Like,
right.
oh, did
Give
he?
me an
did he-
insight check. Do you believe him? By all accounts, Lucian's telling the truth.
Okay.
Or so it would appear.
He's very adamant. You can tell that he's very serious about the doctor.
Like fire crackling from his fingertips.
And from my eyes, I'm gonna thaumaturgy just for the sake of taking. I know that's not exactly what I can. Oh, I can alter the appearance of my eyes
Yeah,
for 1
you can.
minute.
You can.
And yeah, Xander notices, or this is the DM, but Xander would probably notice that my eyes are like in flames because I'm so angry about what's been done to me.
Yeah, but they
Obviously-
see Ephraim with angry red eye, angry flaming
Yeah.
eyes.
Are you dropping the
Hmm.
illusion for added effect?
I drop the illusion for a moment and stare
Okay.
at Xander, and then I put it back on.
All right.
There's so many more doors.
All right.
More doors?
More doors.
More
Oh,
door?
no. Oh no.
Hodor?
Is it my turn to roll?
Is this where the
No.
Elden Ring is?
Yo, fuck. Is this what it's
Do
like?
you know where Elden Ring is?
You are made
No,
for
I
this.
haven't,
Oh, no.
You do see bloodstains, but you don't notice anything else in this room.
Nothing
Bloodstains
else
on
in
the
here?
carpet?
Okay.
Hey, Manny.
Mhm.
These ones up here, these were not doors, right? These are like something else.
No, they're windows,
Okay,
small
okay.
windows,
Okay.
right? And there's torches adjacent to them.
Gotcha.
That's where the
I
lighting's
just wanted to
coming
make
from.
sure I didn't like miss doors on accident.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, Avadir. Go ahead.
Oh no. That's it.
All
There's
right.
nothing else like in here, right?
Should I check? Actually, before I start checking these, can I? Wait a minute. Okay, there's nothing here. Can I check this door? Because it was locked,
Yeah.
right? Is the locking mechanism like on this side? Can I like unlock it? Or do I have to like
Yeah.
use the key?
Who has the key?
I think I still have the key.
Gus
Yeah,
can
it's
have
locked
it.
right now.
Okay,
but
so I can unlock it like with the
Yeah.
key if I okay. Okay, so this still goes out like we're not like if the fucking place didn't shift, right? Like it's still the same room. Okay.
Hmm.
I saw like a really
This
scary.
ain't rose red.
I saw a scary movie where they trapped themselves in an asylum and the fucking place started moving around. Ugh.
I think that's rose red, but
yeah. Practically speaking, I wish I could do that, but that would be way too much fucking work for maps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Be fucking crazy though. All right. Next door. All right.
And as you open the door, light filters in. There's another soldier who's staring directly at you. He's bundled up, he's sitting, and he starts yelling at the top of his lungs.
Can I quiet him by covering his mouth real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Do you pull off his helmet?
I mean, yeah. Is
Okay.
he like a lich? Haha, I'm a lich.
So you try to pull his helmet off, and he begins to resist.
Oh, okay. Can I see what color his hair is? Like, just as I was trying to pull it off, did I get a glance?
You did.
What's the verdict?
And judging by the small strands of hair that you're able to see, it's brown.
Okay. Close that door. Yeah, he's
And the screaming subsides.
Yeah, we're gonna let him.
Wait, who opened this door?
Was that me?
Which one?
This
Oh
one?
wait,
I
no,
didn't.
nobody opened that door. Okay, Gusty
Yeah.
opened that door.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I did.
All right.
Do I make a save again?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I am gonna make all the saves today. Charisma.
Yep.
That's not gonna work a second time. Oh.
Oh.
As the whispers begin to creep in, Gusty, you recognize it. And you're sure that it won't work a second time, right? You begin to doubt your assumptions about what's going on, but you're able to quickly snap out of it, and your resolve continues to allow you to push forward.
Ugh. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shouldn't Lucian be opening these doors since he's been here before? I
No,
make a suggestion.
I don't even want to fucking be here, dude.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you
want
want the doctor.
you want to get rid of the doctor.
Gusty,
We're here for you, dude.
Gusty's morals kind of breaking here. I know. I look at Xander and his next to Typhon, and you both. I can see the fear in your guys' eyes, and I go. I wonder if that's you or the fear talking, but let me put it to you this way. Lucien clearly stated at the beginning of this that he didn't want to come here, and he followed us in anyways. At the moment, he might just have enough bravery to see this through, and we shouldn't ask any more of him than that. Don't you think?
Oh man, I'm a little sketched out right now.
And
I feel like we're lost here.
and I look away from you and I look forward and I go, I totally get where you're coming from, and I open the next door.
You know what, bro? That I think that earns you some inspiration there, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Manny.
Give an inspiring speech, and you're like, well, we're gonna keep checking these goddamn doors. All right.
All right,
So
I'll get the next one.
all right, Avadir.
Having been inspired by Gusty's speech.
all right. As you open the door, nothing.
Oh. All right.
All right. I'm about to open this door, and I notice, like 10 feet to the south of me in the next door, there's like blood on the ground. Right, I see that, right?
Yeah, you do.
I'm like Gussie shaking his head. He's like, oh gosh, and he's just like, takes a deep breath, and he like opens this door. Okay.
All right.
Nothing.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Some of the details in these rooms are not indicative of.
Oh shit.
All right. So Avadir, I need you
Yeah.
to roll.
Charisma?
Yep.
Oh no. Saving
Your mind
throw?
begins to slip. Yeah. And you begin to remember all
No.
of the battles where you felt you could have saved more of your comrades. You see their dying faces all over again. Those battles
Yeah, but
long
I'm evil
ago
now. I don't care.
suddenly become your future or your present.
Damn,
also
must be
now
seeing a lot
have
of reeling.
disadvantage on all your rolls while in this building.
Oh man. All right. Cool.
All right, let's see.
We should have just not have. We should just have one person just get fucked.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way really for us to.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Do you want me to do the next one then? I'll keep switching on.
No. I'll go since I'm
Okay.
All right. Another empty one. As you step
Okay.
in to investigate.
Oh, we're waiting. Okay, we're waiting.
All right. I'll open the rest.
Okay.
Right. Need another charisma save.
He's already
buddy.
under the effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the person with the
You
highest
fully
charisma should be doing
step
this.
into your room,
Okay, I'm gonna open this one.
and the cries of all of your fallen comrades unnerve you. But You snap yourself out of it and remember that that's in the past.
Yeah, fuck him. They're dead.
Hey guys, there's a dude.
Oh, so evil. All right.
And in this place, you can see a soldier kind of, at first, just tapping his head into the wall without his helmet on.
What color is his hair?
He has no hair. He's
Oh,
bald.
shit.
Hey dude, are you the dude?
So, who's gonna pull down his pants? See the color of his hair?
No.
I'm gonna open. Stupid.
Look, and I look at Friday.
I'm gonna
Or
I'll do it.
Lucien, sorry.
I take his
take off
pants
his
off.
helmet. Take his helmet off.
No, he doesn't
I
have
take
a
his
helmet.
pants
He's
off.
bald.
Oh, he's bald.
Yeah, he does. He's just he's banging his head into the wall. That's why he's making the
Oh.
comment about the pants.
I take
Oh,
his
okay,
pants
okay.
off.
And
Dude.
as you two approach, he begins to slam his head harder and faster into the wall.
Oh shit.
Blood begins to come out of the impact
Stop
site.
him.
I literally grab his fucking neck and I tell him to stop.
You strain him,
Yeah, I restrain him. Yeah.
and he keeps trying to fight you off as he's fixated on the wall.
So help me. I seems like I'm struggling, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
Gusty will help you. He's pretty strong.
Did we open this door?
I think we opened all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them in this hallway have been opened at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess you want to time to the bed to keep him from hurting.
Yeah, let's just time. Yeah, just time
I
to
have
bed.
rope. Yeah, let's time to the bed.
King.
All right, and then what I'm gonna do, Manny, I'm gonna investigate the wall because I don't know. I feel like I should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck.
You start
let me-
hitting yourself head against the wall too.
The lowest one. Which is the lowest one? Oh
One.
fuck, they're both fucking bad. I don't see anything on the wall. I think it's just a normal wall. I think the wall's great.
It's a prison wall, dude. You
Yeah.
just you notice the blood from where the pool that started to accumulate from where he was slamming his head into it.
You roll one, Xander. You investigate the wall and you feel like it's a metaphor for all your fears, and you start trying to break through them.
So guys, they said something about the second floor in that book, but I don't see a second.
We didn't see any
floor.
stairs, right? Wait, did we check? Did Lucien actually check him? Does he have? Is he the guy? I can't tell. Wait, call his name. Maybe he'll respond to his name.
Wait, who, me?
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's Xander.
I'm pretty sure that the curly-haired man has hair that's curly on his head, not on his bush.
Well, who knows?
Okay.
Maybe
You
he
don't
got
know that.
tortured. Okay.
Okay, fine. His
Yeah,
name is
Maybe his head
Rin.
got shaved.
Okay, fine. His name is Rin.
I mean,
We'll say
Ren?
Ren.
no, Xander makes a good
Rin,
point.
are you?
Because they would have shaved the other people's heads too, right? And they didn't.
Not
Yes.
necessarily.
Who knows?
I mean, yeah, who really
Okay.
does know? Like, but I mean, based on the evidence, Xander's probably got a point.
I don't. Okay, well, is your name Rin? Whoever's on the bed right now. Is he still trying to bash his head into the wall?
Yeah, you've restrained him, but he's still trying to break
Is that-
free to
Yeah, he doesn't. Okay.
continue what he was doing.
It was a
Okay.
long shot. I didn't think it would work. All right. We've investigated every room, so there must be. You said there's a second floor. Was Maddie? Is this building have two floors from the outside?
I don't know, does it?
Can I do something? Can I?
Well, I look out the window. There's a window here, right? I look out the window. Can I see there's two stories?
From the current angle, you can't see past the wall, the initial walls.
I can't see out the window. Okay.
You can see out the window, but you can't see any further than the first floor.
Okay.
A better vantage point might better serve for what you're trying to do, but from right there you can't see
All right.
much.
Here, let's go back to the main lobby and let's head out. And then I want to check to see if there's a second floor.
Why do I have a feeling the golem's gonna be there?
There's nothing here.
Okay.
My assumption is that it probably sticks to the hallways. We just got really lucky that it wasn't there. So if I walk out and I like step and I take in the building, does the building look like it has 2 stories?
You notice that the first floor is deceptively taller on the outside than it actually is on the inside. You can't see anything past the first floor yet.
What is?
Uh,
What? Is it like fog covering the 10 feet above? I don't understand. Is it okay? Okay.
he's saying that it's taller than it should be because we've seen the height of the prison like up from the inside, and think about if there's another 10 feet on top of that. Okay, so
So here's what Gusty thinks as an adventurer. If there is a second floor, there's one of 2 possibilities, I think. It's either it's a second floor that goes down, or it's like a second floor that's magically hidden above the first floor. Either way, we have to either find some kind of teleportation or like a hidden door or wall or something.
or have Xander
Can we check? Can we
on
check the
roof.
room that was cooler than the rest? That first room. This one.
Yeah,
Maybe there could be a
We just have
second
to-
floor going
we just
down.
have to sneak around the golem, right?
Well,
Yeah, or
we
can we?
we know
portal?
the passage that is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go this way.
Well, has it been more than 10 minutes?
It absolutely has.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
it has.
fuck.
Did you see it? Because you can see farther than
Yep.
us. It's over.
Yep.
Like, how far? Like,
Go.
I-
Don't go. Don't go.
Oh fuck!
I saw it.
No, fuck that.
Don't
go, don't
fuck,
go.
Fuck that. Fuck.
So we have a bit of a situation.
Wait, no.
Wait, it's looking.
If it's going there,
It's
let's
looking.
Let's go the
Go,
other
go,
way.
go.
Let's go behind it.
Yeah.
The door locked. Oh wait, no, there we go.
Well,
Ah.
okay, we gotta go. We gotta go sneaky though.
Okay, yeah. Like, I'll wait right here, and I'll like peer around the corner. Wait, no, I can use my mirror. I can use my mirror to look around the corner, right? Or Lucien could just walk around. That's cool too. Do you see him? Is he
Bro,
there?
the golem's gone.
All right, let's go.
It's the second
What
room.
the fuck? He's right there.
Who's first?
Dude.
He moved.
Who's first?
It was who?
It was Lucien, right?
It was Lucien and Gusty. Lucien and Gusty.
Give me stealth checks.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
we're fucked. I have disadvantage.
Everyone has. Yeah, I have it too.
Damn.
Friday's the only. Oh no.
No.
Oh,
I mean, we could still run the other way, right?
Why can't I should have.
How long does the door last, Sander?
Oh god.
All right, and as it's I think 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna fucking.
Yeah, let's go.
Hold on, let me double check. But at this point, it's moot because the golem. You guys thought you were whispering to each other, and it notices the sound and it begins to run.
Well, then we fucking run too. What the fuck?
All right,
Right.
hold on,
All right,
hold on.
All right. You want us to
Back
go
up a air,
We'll
everybody.
back up.
Roll initiatives.
Fuck.
I'll just roll them for you. You guys are fucking crazy.
Alright. Tensions are high, Manny. Tensions are high. You can cut it with a butter knife.
All right. We need some boss music now.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
God damn it.
Okay.
Right, Avadir, you're first.
I'm gonna back up. Yeah, I'm good here.
Oh,
You can hear the golems stomping down the hall. Xander, it's your turn.
Okay. I can attack it from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack to that, but I'm not gonna use sharpshooter this time. Just normal rolls.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Yep.
Attack twice.
I fucking love it. Still 25.
Do any of those hit?
Xander, you knock some bolts into your crossbow. You send the bolts quickly and effectively. They arch through the sky. And as they hit the golem, they bounce off.
All right. I'm fucking retreating now. The door. I'm done, son.
All right, Lucien.
Alright. I polymorph. I want to turn it into a screamer. Hello?
He's reading the thing.
Wow.
Yeah, give me a sec. Okay. You begin to cast your spell. As you finish it, you feel confident. A couple seconds pass by. Few more. You begin to realize the construct is not a creature.
No, it's not.
Oh, fucker. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna back up. To here then, and my turn.
All right, Typhon.
I wrote them on the list. Jeez.
back up behind Gusty and say, hey, you go first. And that's it.
All right, Gusty, it's your turn.
I look at Typhon and go, you know that Celeste helps those who help themselves the most. And I run into this.
You have the key!
All the doors are open!
All right, Avenir, it's your
Take the
turn.
dodge action. Fuck it.
I'm gonna ask the golem, who is your daddy and what does he do? I'm gonna run away as well.
Oh,
Why did
no,
you
I didn't
run down the
far
hall,
enough.
dude? There's nowhere to go there.
Oh god.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna need
No.
a
No.
wisdom save from Typhon and Raijin.
And who?
Oh god, is he gonna
The
like...
dragon.
He's gonna like laser beam your ass.
Can I? There we go. Oh, my dragon has no vision. What?
Oh, I need to fix this proto token. Hold on. Do that right now.
Maddie, this is some fucked up.
Is he at disadvantage too, Manny?
Actually, can I just like dash here, Manny? Is that okay?
Give me
Yeah,
1
yeah.
second.
Is my dragon at disadvantage too, Manny, or is he at normal?
Your dragon's fine. Okay. Which one of these status effects serves my purpose?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my god.
We'll go with the net. The golem stares at Typhon and Xander, and a purple arcane beam shoots out of his eyes. You feel yourself begin
Wait,
to
Xander.
slow down. Oh, it's Typhon, sorry.
Well, Xander's right underneath him.
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. Wait, Xander's beneath them too?
Yeah.
Xander needs to roll
Yeah.
as well. Needs to roll a wisdom save. All three begin to feel the
Wait.
slowing effects.
Wait, let me I wanna do the fucking
Yeah, do the thing.
indomitable. That's still a disadvantage, right?
I'm actually not sure whether you would do so. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're still slowed.
Oh, damn it.
So, here is the slow status effect for you guys. You can't use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can't attack more than once on a turn for a minute.
Hey, I couldn't do that anyways.
Alrighty. Let's see. So you can either take an action or a bonus action. You can't do both as well.
Oh. Well.
And you can
That's a
re-roll
problem.
at the end of your turn to end the effect. Alright, Xander. It's your turn.
Okay. I have a quick question. It's a meta question. So if I were to use invisibility, would the golem still see me?
That's a question I can't answer.
Yeah. You don't know that.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Toot, I'm
Uh,
invisible.
I'm open the door, enter in here, close it, and then I'm gonna use my flute to go invisible. Yeah, I don't know what I need to do
Okay.
with that.
Alright. So you're gonna
You just
make
are.
yourself
And I'm just-
invisible?
Yeah,
Yeah, you just
and I'm
are.
gonna stay in there.
Okay.
Dude, did you just become an inmate? You're feared. You turn yourself invisible, and you're cowering in a corner. Uh-oh.
So you're invisible. Alright. Okay. Lucien, it's your turn.
Kind of in a fucked up spot. I'm gonna go here,
Hey, Lucien.
and I'm gonna dash here and say I've never wanted to fucking be here. Like,
And like you trying to dash through the wall?
as afraid as Lucien is, I wouldn't hold it against him. Let me out! Let me out! The door's like right next to you. What's a door that opens in, not out?
okay, yeah, I booked it.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, Typhon.
Typhon, over here, this way.
Well, I only get fucking 15 movement, so, oh boy.
I'll move this guy over. So look, he's not clipping into the wall.
And I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I'm gonna summon my water elemental.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Pokemon battle.
Yeah, get
Pokemon
him.
battle.
Go
Pokemon
get
battle.
him. Go get him.
Okay.
And now I can't see my dragon.
Moving right now.
There we go. Oh, he still doesn't have vision. The golem's right in front of him, right?
Yeah.
Go on. Give him that bite.
All right, hold on. Let's move this guy over here for a second. It's a miss.
Oof. That's it.
All right, Gusty. What do you do?
Let's see. I look at Typhon and I go, fight or flight. Now wait. I wait to see if he responds. No. Is he gonna... What? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna run. Oh shit! What the fuck is that?
Oh, I don't know how to clear that. Gosh.
Well, we're all dead. All right, GG guys.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm taking you down with me.
Huh?
That's okay. Do you need to give? Do you? Okay. Try to get
All right, Abadir, it's your turn.
I'm gonna dash.
All right.
Get me about here. Okay. And as I run past, I'm gonna say to Gusty, I'm going for the room with the table.
I'm right behind you.
The golem's stone hand comes down, bludgeoning the dragon, the little wormling. 19 damage. Xander, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I look? Is there a keyhole, or can I look underneath?
I mean, you can. You can't see much from either one.
Okay. So I'm gonna open the door. Oh, I see that, right? Okay. Let's see how far can I? You said half.
Yep.
Wait, can I dash? I can't dash. Right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Let's go this way. Oh fuck! I can walk there. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait. There you go. I end my turn.
Okay. All right, Lucien.
Can I use a reaction?
Sure. What did you want to do?
I wanted to remind these guys to make their saving throws at the end of their turn.
Oh, that's right.
Reaction done.
You can do so now if you guys want.
Or they don't
Lucien?
want. That's cool too. I mean, I don't really care.
Wait, me?
Yeah,
Me and,
reroll your wisdom save, yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you don't have to.
Stop.
Who? Everybody?
You two are
No,
affected,
just
right?
me and you.
It's your turn now. At the end of your turn, you can reroll.
Okay.
Wisdom?
Music.
Yeah, wisdom. Nope. You're still affected.
Okay.
Okay. We'll start with Mr. Dragon McGee here. Light.
That's a hit.
Oof. Nice.
Water elemental's gonna try and whelm. Nice. Move over. He's going to whelm. I guess he's got to move on top of him for that, right?
Yeah, he does. All right. In which the golem responds in kind by knocking the elemental away.
Ooh. Okay, well, and then I'm. Where am I? Can't see myself. There we go. I'm gonna fucking. I guess I can move 30 if I dash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can roll wisdom.
Yes. Still affected by the slow. Gusty's moving.
Was my dragon?
Oh yeah, you can reroll your dragons as well. And it's no longer slowed.
I'll go ahead and end my turn here.
All right, Avadir.
I'm a dash.
I'm gonna roll.
Alright. I don't think I can take any of the other action, right? Oh, I'm done.
Correct.
Because I was controlling my dragon, I didn't see which way everybody ran. Did they run down or left?
Assuming that you heard them all yelling, they went left.
I would have seen them if I was clicked on Typhon.
Oh yeah, you know
But
they
I
went
was-
left.
Yeah. Okay.
The golem begins to tear into the elemental. Xander, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna dash. Five.
Wait, that fucking hurt. Holy shit. Wait, you're still stuck down there.
And I already dashed. So I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, Lucien, it's your turn.
I'm not fucking around with that. I'm chilling. End my turn.
Wait, where are you?
He left. He ran out the front of the mansion.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All right. All right, Typhon, it's you and company.
Good luck, y'all.
Me and company. Okay. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong keyboard. That's awkward. We're gonna. Oh, that doesn't bring up my. Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Both are misses. Clash of the Titans over here, and one Titan is winning very obviously right
One
now.
Titan. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You did not have Poseidon's blessing.
Alright, that's a hit.
Dude, MVP Dragon Lee.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm also gonna actually. Is that an action? Or is that? Oh, it's an action. Damn. And that's
Dude,
oh,
7-1-1,
I gotta
dude.
move myself.
11 damage though, not bad.
My computer really does not like Chrome now. That's my turn.
Alright, Gusty, it's your turn.
Gusty would like to use his reaction.
Okay.
Ryan, re-roll your save. For the love of God.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, not like it matters.
Gusty closes the door behind him.
Okay. Avidir, it's your turn.
I'm gonna first check under the table, and then maybe look for a draft. Do that investigation.
Oh, you don't need to investigate where the draft's coming from. You notice that it's coming from up and over.
Oh. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna start trying to... Yeah, I guess I can try for the... Go onto the table and then try to...
I can help
climb
boost
up?
them up, right? You can just stand on me.
Okay.
I'm sturdy enough. You're not wearing a kilt, are you? That'd be freaking weird.
Nope.
Okay, thank God.
So as you approach the table, the draft isn't as strong as it is closer
Oh.
to the table than where you were
Well-
previously positioned.
Oh, okay, so I guess I'll go from up here.
So it's like right in the middle.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm gonna climb using Gusty.
You begin to feel around for air, which eventually leads you to the southwest corner of the room. There's obviously some kind of opening there, and now you have to find a way to open it.
Oh, shit. Does Gusty have the key? Can I find
yeah, I
a
have the
keyhole?
key.
Or is it like just I have to like... Or is this like I have to push against something?
It might be like one of those like in houses where you bring the ladder down. You know what I mean? To get into the.
Oh yeah,
It might be like
yeah.
that. You have
I'm gonna
find,
try
like, the
looking.
crease. You have to find, like, the crease.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to look for something to pull down from.
All right,
it's
roll
like
an
a-
investigation.
Oh, is this disadvantage on all rolls?
Yeah.
You also rolled an intimidations check.
Oh.
You try to
I mean,
intimidate the door.
Yeah. Okay.
it
Avidir, you
doesn't
get
matter any-
frustrated because you know there's something here, but you can't seem to find it.
Oh. Alright. I guess that's it for me. I'll try again. We'll climb down and let Gusty. I'll let Gusty know I found an opening here, but I'll let him try, I guess.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
The
Okay,
Golem and
fine.
Elemental continue their battle. Xander, it's your turn.
You didn't hear me what I said. Okay. I'm gonna climb through the window.
It's barred up.
Um,
yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
can I use the I'm gonna use the pigment then to get rid of the bars so I can climb through. I don't know how long that's gonna
Looney
take.
Tune shit. Fucking
I don't know how long that's gonna take,
Bugs Bunny.
but
Like,
it's gonna take me some time. But I'm gonna
Okay.
get out of here safe. Hold on, I'm trying to find where the.
So
fucking-
you have 2 marvelous pigments, right?
Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
So here's the option. You can either spend the next 10 rounds trying to build yourself a little door, or you can throw one of the pots at the window.
I'm gonna throw one of the pots at the window.
all
right. So just remove one from your inventory. And next, it'll take a few seconds, but next turn you'll be able to go through.
Okay.
All right, Lucien, what are you gonna do out there?
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, time fun.
He's gonna take a long rest.
Okay. MVP Dragon. You go
I
first.
don't
this time.
want
We
to
could-
die.
We could take a long rest. I have rope trick, dude.
Does that last for 8 hours?
Oh.
No, you know. Let me check. Actually.
Slam.
I don't know-
Take
I don't
me
know
to the
that spell.
jam. Oh, second maybe?
Nope, miss.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep running. And
Okay.
An hour only. So you can take a short rest, I guess.
Yeah, short rest.
Nice. You remember your roll. All right.
Oh, that's right. Elmon, did you roll? You did.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
did.
All right, Avadir.
All right.
Just out of curiosity,
Uh.
can I take a turn too?
Oh shit! Right, Gusty.
I mean, it's okay if it's a. Sorry, Betty. I don't mind. I don't mean to bust your chops.
Nah, man. It's all
How
good.
tall is this room, Betty?
Probably 8 feet.
8 feet? Oh fuck, that's too low. God damn it. Unless is my 10-foot ladder collapsible? Can I lower it to 8 feet?
No,
Damn it.
unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. So can I also try to investigate? Because I
Sure.
I saw him try. I don't. Even if I get it, I don't know how I'm gonna open it. 14, maybe.
Gusty, you notice Avadir. He's climbed a box and he's pounding onto the ceiling. But in front of him, you notice that there is a subtly hidden switch in the stone.
Like on the ceiling?
Oh, of course.
No, in the wall in front of him.
Oh, can I like sleight of hand open it so it makes him feel like he opened the door?
Yeah. So you walk over, right?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of creep over to the button.
I just go. Chick.
And as you hit it, the ceiling slowly slides open, and a ladder quickly shoots out, down, connecting with the floor, leading up.
All right. Can I hop up there real quick with the rest of my movement?
Yeah. Go ahead and
Okay,
go
I
into the
just have to move-
square.
I just have to move it.
It should work.
Yeah, it's working.
Sick. All right.
And I'm assuming this is the end of what I can do.
Yes.
And you hear Avenue over here go, "Lick gas."
It was me.
That'll be it for me.
All right, Avadir. Gusty raced upstairs.
Yeah, I will follow.
All right. Step into the square before you, sir.
Whoa, that's sick. Oh shit. We're fucked.
Okay.
Can I attack?
Let me describe what you see. In the middle, you see a knight in silver with curly red hair.
Oh no.
He matches the description,
Oh no.
and it looks like the photo, the drawing that was given to you by Melody. You can see somebody standing over him, jotting notes. A knife currently holstered on his hip. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Wind Wall on that guy.
You know, a little bit of meta here. I feel, and this, nothing statistic-wise, but I feel like I've seen that guy before. Like in our
You don't
campaign.
say.
In our campaign. Although
You don't say.
it might have been a different life, though. If I have to admit.
Interesting observation.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
I want to put it. Oh, is there no indicator for this?
You can draw an indicator. Just if you click on the measuring tool, there's a line tool or a ray template, and you can draw it.
Is it just in a line?
Mhm.
It is
It
50
depends.
feet.
You can shape it, I believe.
I'll just do this.
Okay, right there.
I'm gonna say, stop what you're doing.
You know that does damage, right?
Uh
He's like,
I think it
stop
has to
what
do
you're
a
doing,
save.
bludgeoning.
huh.
As a bonus action, can I just stand like 21 feet away from Avadir? No.
Oh, does it hit you too?
No, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried.
Oh shit.
I'm worried about the imminent fireball.
Oh shit.
Like,
Okay.
21
Well, no,
feet.
don't wind wall.
So the
Wind
wind
wall then.
bludgeons him. And his notes go flying everywhere,
Oh no!
and immediately angers him.
Now you've pissed him off.
Good.
He's a commander?
Oh shit. Are we
Oh.
fucked?
Hold on. I have to change his name.
Ukara. Wait, that's like we fought that guy before.
So you think?
I'm getting like the sense of dread, and I can't remember why because it's been so long.
Yeah, nah,
remember
this is
magic.
new and improved
I
Avadir.
remember a lot of magic. God, why am I rolling like shit?
Oh, do I have to go too? Why
Yeah.
is he rolling 19? Oh, get fucked.
Like you.
Oh, 0.01, dude, get fucked.
All right, let's see. 1 minute.
He's concentrating
All
on
right.
it too.
Yeah.
A feather of an exotic origin. Oh, did you pluck a feather off Gusty? It's like
Alright.
a green ass feather. Like, this'll do. It's exotic.
Okay.
From your haircut?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, my bowl cut's uneven.
Oh,
See, I have to balance two fights now on different screens. Give me 1 second.
Sorry, Manny.
yeah.
It's okay.
This all could have been avoided if
We have the
remember.
A team, the B team, and
Crap.
the C team.
All right, Lucien, what are you doing?
Lucian's the A-team, Doug.
Yeah.
All right, so
The I'm a head out team.
I noticed that it's getting quiet.
Wait,
and-
did you skip my turn? Or did I not go?
Oh no, you're supposed to go. Sorry.
Okay.
Uh,
Am I able to climb out
Yeah.
the window?
Yeah, here, let
Okay.
me move you.
All right. Am I at disadvantage in this area still?
Not
Since
while
I'm
with
not
it.
in.
Not outside the building. No.
Okay.
I just imagine him like the spot's not that big because it's like he threw it against the wall, right? And then he
Okay.
has to like
Mhm.
dive through the hole, like this tiny
Yeah.
ass hole, and it's just like Lucian's just
Okay.
watching this happen.
I'm gonna dash, and then I'm just gonna do my wisdom, and then end my turn.
Now let's see it.
Oof.
Oof. It's okay.
All right, and then Lucian moved.
yeah, and I'm just gonna yell out to Typhon and say, "Where are the others?"
All right. Typhon doesn't answer.
Typhon?
Is Typhon the strong stoic type like Whelan?
No, I think Typhon's AFK.
No, Typhon is not AFK.
Oh, two
Also
people
your
Typhon.
turn.
Just,
Two people asking
Where are
questions.
the others?
sorry, did you say it's also not my turn?
Your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, I
Yes.
heard right. Or I heard wrong.
Lucian's
You
answer.
jerk face. Are
16
you
hit?
ignoring me?
That's
are
a miss.
you like choosing to ignore me?
Alright, well, the elemental man's gonna die. So, slam and take me to the jam, my guy.
Oh, sorry, Friday.
Oh,
That's a hit.
I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but
Yeah.
'Kay.
He did the same
That
thing
are
to me.
people.
Don't worry.
He just
What?
ignores
Tell-
He
everybody.
just ignores
can
everybody.
I tell which way they ran after?
Oh, well, there you go. Typhon doesn't even know.
He
I
doesn't
mean
know
a statement that Typhon is ignoring me that would be good. Because then I know like
Typhon
whether or not.
seems to be ignoring you. And Typhon, one way is a dead end, the other way leads down further down the hall.
Okay, we're going further down the hall and we're gonna sprint it, cause fuck that. And we're gonna fail another wisdom save. Oh,
that.
That's fail.
fuck.
Yeah, I think I saw you roll a 16 before.
Did I?
I think I saw you roll a 16. Like the initial save was 16, so it can't be any lower than that.
All right. The good doctor reveals a gauntlet that he's wearing in his hand.
Oh my.
Oh god, I know where this is going. Y'all better run.
There's nowhere to run.
Well,
Wait, what did he do?
He pulled out a gauntlet.
He slashes
Oh,
through the
no.
air.
Oh no.
There seems to be a delay, but a sudden burst of arcane energy rushes forward, hitting the knight before you, and it slams into you as well. I want you to roll a dexterity save.
All of us, right?
It goes through the wind wall?
It's not a small projectile. It's an
It's,
arc 15 feet wide.
Yeah. All right, so
Oh,
I'm rolling
no.
2, right?
hmm
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Like half.
It slams into you both. Evan, you're taking full damage. 30 arcane damage.
Oof. All
I
right.
have thunder
Yes.
resistance though, right?
That's force
Huh?
damage probably though.
Oh,
It's force
Give me a
damage,
sec.
because
right?
I have light.
Let me double check.
Okay.
It's based
'Cause
off of the
I have-
spell.
Mm.
Because I have the lightning.
Oh, the
I
armor.
guess
right?
armor.
Yeah.
It's force damage.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
force damage.
30, you said?
Yeah. And then Dusty takes half as much, so
I'll
15.
I'll take 15. I get
Alright.
slammed into the wall. Oof.
Wait, so he goes before me?
For this turn, yes.
Oh, he's gonna go twice. Lovely.
Oh
no,
my
he won't go
God.
again.
Oh,
He
okay.
won't go again. It's just this turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit twice.
Oh man.
No, I'm not. I'm not Hidetaka Miyazaki, guys.
Oof.
Do something cool, Avadir. I'm rooting for you.
Is this the first turn of combat still?
Not for you.
Fuck. Alright, well.
But it is your. Let's see who. Who would leave off on? Oh no, it's Gusty. Sorry, I'm going by the order on the other one too.
Oh, well.
Oh,
I mean,
so the wind wall. Okay. So the wind wall was my first.
Oh, okay. So it was Avadir,
Yeah.
and then everyone else went, and then it would be my turn, and then it would be the doctor again, or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
the
is
doctor went.
So is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this knight look like he's unconscious?
Oh, he did.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Like he's dying, or
He's dead.
so he got hit with the spell and then he died.
Yeah, he got dead. Yeah, he was also struck by the spell, which it pretty much cleaved him in half.
God damn it.
Well,
Any
you
references
know,
lagging a bit? Or is
I'm
that
just making
me?
bad decisions today.
Oh god damn it. I've never wished I was a cleric more in my fucking life. Okay. Is Avadir gonna keep attacking this guy? I'm gonna stand over here. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I can move here. And I'll say, put down your weapon, we don't have to fight. And I'll
Patient.
I'll shoot I look at Avadir like
He looks at you, Gusty. Says, "Welcome. It's time to check you in." Right, Avadir. It's your turn.
Alright. You know, I hear you, Gusty. But, I hate evil wizards. So he's going down. I'm gonna attack him.
evil wait, why? What's this
It's part of the backstory.
What's the backstory here? I want to know.
I'll attack twice with charge shot because I won't move. Let's do that.
First one's a
Any of
miss.
those
Second
hit?
one's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Back to the other guys. Alright. One more giant stony fist slams into the elemental.
Fucking rip.
Causing it to dissipate. Turns its attention to your dragon. Wormling. Alright, Xander, it's your turn.
Alright. Give me 1 second.
I'm going to use the restroom really quick. I'm sorry. Be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Where am I on the map? Oh, there I am. I'm gonna dash. And my turn.
Right, Lucien.
I say, Xander, where are the others? Typhon was
Does he
being
see
a bit.
me? Does he see me? Does he see me?
Yeah.
Oh, he sees me. Oh,
Who, Lucien?
yeah,
Oh, you're invisible, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's invisible.
Uh, let me check something.
How long does this shit last? Let's see. Invisibility lasts an hour. Oh, okay.
Less an hour. Yeah.
Does
Whoa.
why isn't it showing up in the chat?
It
Trying to
is
put
showing up in the chat.
my shit's broken then. Well, would that count as magical darkness? No.
No. No, in order to see invisible creatures, you need true sight, not double sight.
I just yell out, "Where is everyone?" And Xander, you can decide if you would like to respond.
Hell no. I'm fucking invisible.
You're a bitch. Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
All right, Typhon and Dragon.
Okay.
Wait, why can't I move?
Did you
I thought it
not
was
move? Go ahead and you can go ahead and move.
I thought it was my turn.
Yeah, go ahead and move.
Okay. Oh no, I might have to reconnect. That's why I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do your turn while we wait.
Wait, is mine not working either?
I can't move at all. Can't do
You
anything.
see it popping up in the chat.
Okay, yeah, it's not working either. I'm having the same problem.
I think you might be having connection issues, Manny. You've been kind of sounding like a robot for a little while.
Okay.
And you're hosting, so that might be causing the problem.
Um,
Sound a little bit better
I
now.
don't know if
I just
Elmon, were you having issues?
I reloaded my page. Just
Not really. I'm okay.
All right. Let me know if it's still having issues so I can relaunch the server.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's not. My foundry isn't loading after refreshing, but I'll give it a minute.
Still having issues, Freddy?
Yeah, I can't get back in.
All right, hold on. All right, I reloaded the game.
All right. I'm joining in now.
Do we all have to refresh then?
I believe so.
Just gonna give it a second to try and load. I was able to log in successfully, so.
No, mine's not loading at all. But yeah.
I'm just stuck at a gray screen, regardless of what I do.
It's the loading screen. I just assume it's gonna take.
Oh, take out the slash game. It won't let me pick myself. What the hell?
It's weird. I think it's because it thinks you're still logged in.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
No active game.
Yeah, I'm relaunching completely. Okay. Try now.
Okay, it's forcing me to rejoin, but let me try again. Come on, come on.
Oh, I can't. Or what? There we go.
I think it's just gonna take a second to load, so I'm just gonna let it load.
How long of a second is this supposed to take?
Not sure. Usually
Yeah,
not
I don't
this
know.
long.
Normally don't have to wait this long, right?
No,
No.
I don't think it's ever this long. But it's always that like split second when I decide to close it that it starts to load. Close it. Oh, it's loading now. Come on.
feel like I'm tempted to refresh again.
I think you just wait.
Is anybody loaded in?
Not me,
Not
but
me.
I haven't refreshed at all.
I was able to
So
log in, but I'm on the loading.
Yeah, same
I
thing.
can't
Yeah.
log in.
I'm still in loading.
I'm at the gray screen right now, but I haven't even reloaded.
Yeah. That's so weird.
We might be stuck for tonight.
Possibly.
Come on, load. Manny, do you have 2 maps open right now? You do, right? The one we're
have
on.
it. Yeah, I have all active maps open
So it's probably
most
not
times.
not because you have like 2 maps open at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally, this isn't the first time I've split up on 2 maps.
Okay. So what is happening then?
I did hear your voice get choppy though for a while there. Was that just me?
Yeah.
It was just Friday, or you also hear my voice get choppy?
Oh, I hear it right now.
No, it was fine for me.
It was fine for me too.
Yeah, it sounds okay to me.
It sounded a little choppy when speaking just there.
Okay, hold on.
Come on. Please work.
All right. One last time. I restarted again.
Alright.
If it doesn't work, we may have to stop here for today. That's lame.
Okay.
See you guys loading in.
Hmm.
No, I get stuck.
Like our names back out and back in. Like here, let me close my browser.
You're all closed now for you.
Okay, so I close my browser. I'm gonna check the link again. All right.
Is it possible it's a problem Foundry's end?
No, it's player to player, so it's a connectivity issue between us.
You didn't recently install a firewall? No, they wouldn't happen mid-session though. That's fucking weird.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
It may just be connectivity.
I just tried to log in. Did my name pop back up?
Yeah, all of your names are popping up right now.
Okay.
I restarted my browser and I still can't get in.
Well, looks like the internet decided for us today, guys.
Alright.
Hmm.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
Well,
All right, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm fucking sleepy.
Yeah, me too.
sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Night-o, buckos.
I guess.
Night.
Night.
Night, night, night. GG's.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. I'll be right
Well,
back.
that's the first, so it happens. Not much we can do.
God damn it! No.
I know, I look forward to this every week, but
Shit's the only thing that carries me through the weekend. God damn it.
Man, what a time to end it on too.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah,
Shit
it was
was
very intense.
It was just getting juicy.
Hey, where were you guys? I mean, I want to go up too.
Yeah, we climbed.
I mean, you technically can't really tell me, but
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's okay. And nobody else will tell me, and fucking Typhoid is being a little bitch.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't.
He
I
didn't
Wait,
even.
what happened?
I asked him stuff too, and he just ignores me too. So
I
it's
don't like that RP. It's very easy to just say I ignore him.
yeah.
You know,
You could
The
just
only
like
thing I can think of is he was talking to his dog or his girlfriend, which is like 70% of the time.
or he's playing
yeah.
Lost Ark,
So
which he shouldn't be doing.
I don't think he is. Well, actually, I can't check.
It's just it's not very interactive when you do things like that.
It
Like
pulls me out of the immersion of the combat. And I'm just like, dude,
yeah,
come on.
because I'm like, are you AFK or are you ignoring me? And I don't have any place to say
Yeah.
either or, and it kind of puts me in a situation like I don't know. Like I don't know. I didn't like that, and I'll probably bring that up to Manny.
Same.
I mean, I sometimes multitask, but I'll like be paying attention.
I multitask all the time because I pay better attention when I'm doing something with my hands, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
like I'll be walking around the house, picking up some stuff, cleaning up, whatever, when it's not my turn in initiative and thinking about like what I'm gonna do on my turn, right? And so as soon as I get to my turn, I'm like, okay, let's go. Um, but I'm also listening through everybody else's turns in case there's something that uh like
Right.
comes up for me. And my fun out of this, like I could give a fuck all about like combat, but I like it, sure, but I have the most fun RPing. And when somebody like just breaks that because they're not answering, like it bugs me.
Yeah. I mean, it's like told Manny this before. Like we all have to make time to like be here, and
Yeah.
we commit these hours to this game, and
Hmm.
it's unfair if like you and me and Sky we're all like very very engaged, and then someone's just like, oh yeah, I'm all tab, and they don't care, and they don't bother to like pay attention to what's going on, and then on their turn, like, oh, what's going on? What happened? Where did everyone like, dude, no, because
I
that.
mean, during like a very important puzzle solving issue last week, like this has been a thing, and it's like we had to solve the puzzle, three of us,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Meanwhile, like there was the rest of our players were AFK, or I get it, like I don't know. I committed, and even my girlfriend was over, even, and I was like, this is time that I commit to my friends,
Yeah,
you know,
it's just
and it's just
it's disrespectful, to everyone who like Manny especially, because Manny has to set all this up and make sure everything works, and and it's just like
yeah,
Yeah.
we can't even bring like the minimum is to just pay attention, and
Yeah.
be there when it's going
yeah.
when things are happening.
No, I seriously get giddy for our fucking our sessions. Like I
I
get
think it
so
was like 2 weeks ago where I was like not paying attention, but when Manny brought it up, I was like, okay, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause, he does put a lot into it, right? So, and then
yeah.
obviously everyone shows up and we dedicate 3 hours,
I
which is
just
not, it's just a
rather
big ask.
I just rather if somebody can't be attentive to the scenario or to the session,
Okay, I'm
that
back.
they just don't show up.
Yeah, agree, man.
I think maybe it's just combat takes a while, especially for a split. But like, I mean, that's part of the game. Like, I have like a very two-dimensional combat, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I mean, for me, like I've got a lot of different things that I want to do, and like I'm listening to the whole situation that's going on, even though I'm walking around.
Mhm.
That's the beauties of a wireless headset is I can just walk around and do things while everything's being described, and D&D doesn't require a map in order to play, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And so I get very immersed in the scenario and the session. Um, and I don't know. I That pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Because it's like,
And even when I asked him afterwards, like, are you ignoring me or are you AFK? I still didn't get an answer.
Yeah.
I didn't get an answer. I said it like 3 or 4 times. I didn't get a fucking answer.
And I asked, I'm like, hey, he's asking you a question,
hmm
and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do my turn. I'm like, okay, but like, dude,
hmm
Ryan?
yeah,
Yeah,
like, is he on Lost
that bugs
Ark
me a
or
lot.
yeah.
If you're ignoring me, just say Typhon ignored Lucien.
So,
I feel like,
it,
yeah. Go ahead, Manny.
here's my experience with playing D&D, is that people who aren't good at roleplay and are especially bad at non-combat scenarios tend to play fighters.
Yeah.
And it's not an excuse, right? It's
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
not. There are plenty of people who can roleplay a fighter. We have Francisco who's shown us that somebody
Elmon.
can definitely roleplay a fighter, right?
Oh yeah.
Um, but stereotypically, people who play martial classes are really fucking bad at RPing.
hmm
Um, because they rely, on the whole brawn over brains type archetype.
Mhm.
And it's very obvious with Ryan that he doesn't know how to get super creative outside of the constraints of the character he's playing.
Yeah.
It's something that I've observed as your guys' DM.
Mhm.
Um, it makes it hard, especially because you guys joined the group at disjointed times.
hmm
So any level of camaraderie that you would technically have as a party is not going to be there for some of you, right?
hmm
Um, so even within context, it makes it difficult to justify him not like to justify him not ignoring you, right?
I guess
Like
so.
Mhm.
But
he can choose to ignore you and not say anything, right? And you're right, he should say I'm ignoring you, right? Just for the
yeah.
sake of clarity. But
hmm
um Ryan is still relatively new to D&D. The only other version that he's played was second edition, and he played one campaign, I think, is what he told me.
Mhm.
I mean,
So he's
I'm
not a
new to
veteran.
D&D, but
Yeah. And everyone has their strengths and weaknesses when it comes to this game. And
yeah.
that is just something that you work on over time.
hmm
Francisco and I just have the advantage of having played for a long time now.
I just I mean, there's no way of knowing, but I just want to know that he was paying attention and deciding to ignore me as opposed to just like not paying attention to
Yeah.
anything that anybody was saying because it happened with me and Francisco,
Yeah,
you
because
know?
like I mean, you heard me, Manny. Like I went up and I like
Oh yeah.
I've been trying really hard, to like get the group involved. Like even if I feel like I'm taking charge of the party, like I'll be like, hey, I pull Xander over, I'll do things like that. And like right there, I was gonna grab him and vault to the other side because I can do that because I still have that green die. And I look at him and I'm trying to do like a good RP with him and like, hey, are you gonna fight or are you gonna run? Like communicate with me. And
hmm
I said, Typhon, what are you doing? And I'm gonna wait for your response. And it's just like I just wait. Like like Friday said, if you're paying attention and your name is called, you have some response. You know,
Yeah.
I understand. I understand he's new to D and he might not feel comfortable RPing, but just being like no or fight or
Well, like I said,
just a little bit. Just I'm asking is all we're asking is for something. You know.
like I said, it's not an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
There's a presumptive reason for why he plays the way he does. Um, I know it can be difficult because you don't really know how people want to play D&D until you start playing D&D with them. Because even if they're close friends, you don't know what they enjoy, right? You don't know if they're combat murder hobos or if they're heavy role players until you start playing with them. And, you know, it's beginning. Now that we've seen each other play, it's very obvious who likes to do what, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not out of the question to think that Ryan's a murder hobo. Like that's how he plays the game. He tunes out until it's his turn. I know, because if I were to ask a specific story or narrative related question, 9 times out of 10, I would assume that Ryan can't answer that question.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
It's not just you guys he doesn't pay attention to. He doesn't pay attention to half the shit I say. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's gotten better in general, right, across the board. But it's difficult. Like that's
Is
an
it
expectation that needs to be set ahead of time, and if we have an issue with it, it's we it's one of those things you
Avadir
talk about.
Avadir has gotten leaps and bounds better. Like
Oh yeah, no, there was like one day, like 2 weeks ago or something, where I was really bad, so I apologize for
I'm
that.
not
But
saying that you were necessarily bad, but you've definitely like put more of your heart into the game and stuff like that. I know
yeah,
like I know I think what was it? Elmon was joking like three of us RP and then everybody else just does straight
yeah,
shit.
I
Um
I think I think I
Yeah,
want to get better as a player, and I think I have to learn all that aspect. Well,
yeah.
just like fucking
It's
combat, where
one of the things that I find is that a lot of people, when they think RP, they think like, oh man, I have to like become, an Oscar-winning actor. It's like, no, you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
yeah. I
you know,
stutter over my RP all the time, but I
yeah,
do it
like
for the sake of the enjoyment for everybody and for
yeah,
myself. I have a lot more fun when I get immersed.
yeah,
it's practice, and it's also remembering little details like don't refer to yourself in the third person when you're role playing, and instead of saying I tell the party everything, like just act it out,
yeah,
right? In air quotes.
Y-
Like you
Yeah.
walk up to the party and then, say what your character would say, right?
yeah,
It's little details like that are what help push the narrative forward.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
about you like I'm a narrator. I'm not telling the story, you guys are,
mm-hmm.
right? Like I'm not going to be the one who drives the narrative. The story goes nowhere without you guys taking action. That's
I
just
only I
the
only say
way
stuff
D&D
like
works.
I yell because like
Yeah, so you don't actually physically yell. Yeah, like things like that. That's totally fine, right? Like when it comes to dialogue, that's when when I would prefer that you physically say it, right, rather than
yeah. I
saying
tr-
than explaining that you explain something, right? Like that's kind of boring, you
Yeah.
know?
yeah, I've been slowly taking away that wall as much as I can. Like
And
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean
matter of just practice and
for
exposure, right?
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, it really does show, and I have a bad habit, and I've read like in the player's handbook, it talks about this a little bit. It says like if you want to like some people are not comfortable doing it, like just doing first person, and so they'll refer to their player as in third person. It's much less immersive, but some people are like that, and I have a really really bad habit of mixing the two. Like I'll say this, and this, and like in the next scene, I'll be like, well, Gusty will walk up and say this, and it sounds really awkward, and I know I'm doing it at like after I do it, I'm like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done it like that.
I don't think I say like Lucian does, but I say I walk
Hmm.
up
And I feel
and
yeah, yeah.
and I don't know. One of my favorite RP scenarios today was our interaction with the knights on the road
Mm-hmm.
and Gusty getting mad at me.
Yeah,
And
no, and here's the thing about that, and I don't mean to pick on you. I want to feel like we should, and I was just thinking about this at work like all weekend, right? I was like, us as a party, because I rewatched like the fucking Critical Role show, and I was just thinking like, what do we have as a party that's really keeping us together? Like when you really think about it, like at the core of our beings, like our party has never sat down and like talked about like what our wants, what our desires, like what our goals are, and it's like, why is Xander in our party? Like, why is he with us? Just cause we ended up together and we don't know anything else, you know?
Hmm.
So I was just thinking, like, I need to start, like, even if it's just me. Like, no, I'm not saying, like, no one else could do this. I'm like, but even if it's just me, like, I feel like I wanted to start weaving the sort of interactions between our characters that, even if it's negative or positive, it creates the foundation of why our characters are together. Like,
Yeah,
like Lucien
we
is the way he
definitely.
is. Lucien is the way he is. Gusty needs to respond uh, to how he is, and that kind of forms like a relationship that people will look at our two characters and later on, as we develop our role playing and our characters, and be like, yes, this is believable. This is
Mhm.
the relationship that
Yeah,
Lucien and Gusty have.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, honestly, for the better, I'm glad that Reelan is out of the picture. Um, because in what, like, if you think about the circumstances around his character and the things he's done around the people that he's with, in what world do people who consider themselves good let that kind of thing happen over and over and over again, right? And so,
Well,
uh,
we
apart,
didn't want to just fucking kill him off because give
yeah,
him the
you didn't
benefit of
have
the
to,
doubt.
right? You could have incapacitated him and then turned him in for murder, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could
Hmm.
have, he was a thief, right? He's done many bad things that, if you wanted justice, you could have received justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just for you, but for his victims. You could have looked for it in other ways. You didn't
I
have to
think, I
kill
think,
him,
n-
right?
I think, yeah, but I
So there are
think none
plenty of
of us,
opportunities prior to Gusty finding out his family had been killed by Reelan.
I think none of us wanted to completely put him away, even though like we wanted to make life harder for him. But I think we
Right,
all understand the attachment that we all have to our characters,
right. It's
you know,
also a
and
risk, though. If you're rolling a character whose archetype is to be confrontational, to be antagonistic, and to go against the goal of the party, the gamble there is that you are going to lose that character, right?
yeah,
That is
well,
that is a gamble you're taking. You're actively aware that at any moment the party will turn on you.
if
That
you
is
are
the
ever
reality of rolling an evil character. That is
if you
like if
are ever going to play chaotic evil, and I have read so much about it and watched so many videos, and I don't know if Reelan did the same exact thing,
Probably not.
but
no, he
the
didn't. I can tell
the
you right now.
yeah, the best way to be an evil character is to be it you have to think a lot about your interactions and be as good as you possibly can with ulterior motives.
Mm-hmm. You have to be deceptive.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have to be willing, like, especially because he ruled chaotic evil. You should be
You don't
willing to
just
do anything to get what you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you
you don't
don't go all willy nilly and just decide that you're going to slaughter a town just for the fun of it. Like, that's not
exact
chaotic evil in a
exactly.
nutshell, right?
Exactly.
There should be some
Chaotic
motivation behind it other than I'm a
I
murder hobo, right?
I'm still learning, and I'm trying to get like better and better at it because like I think I would be chaotic neutral at best right now, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to learn how to play Lucian on that aspect, and I don't want to make it horrible for a bad experience for anybody else, but I
Right.
also, you know,
So here's the thing too that is intriguing is that you can be evil, but play it off as being like you're sacrificing something for the greater good, right? This is very apparent. There are a couple of you guys have seen these archetypes, right? Where you have some kind of divine or crusader type antagonists who think that they're cleansing the world of some kind of evil,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
mhm,
in reality they're just genocidal maniacs, right? But in their mind they're the heroes. right?
Well,
That
yeah,
right? And so you could totally play that off as, you're traveling with a party of good characters, and you can get excessively violent when you come across something that you believe
I've,
is bad, that that needs cleansing, right?
I've made it a very good point that Lucian does not care about human life or desecrating bodies, right?
Hmm.
That's like one thing where I've pulled in the evil. Lucian doesn't care. He only cares about personal gain,
Mm-hmm.
just like a sociopath, you know. And if situations arise where it is unfavorable for Lucian, like in today's session, he's gonna get the fuck out, and he doesn't necessarily care about everybody's life, but I'm not impeding on everybody else's experience,
Right.
you know?
Yep.
So, I mean, and I've read up on it a lot because, and I was stupid when I picked it, but evil is one of the hardest archetypes to play
Yes.
if you want to
Hmm.
play it
Mhm.
properly. But I like the challenge, and I'm learning it, and I want to continue to learn it and do better and better with each session.
What
Yeah.
is your alignment?
Chaotic evil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that explains a fuck ton.
Yeah.
I figured you were chaotic. I didn't know you were
I
actually.
I at least
Okay.
want to have a reason for all of the things that I do that are not necessarily good for the party, where like it could strategically seem like a good situation, but like also like yeah, like I said, I don't want to
Yeah.
impede everybody.
Like blowing your horn. That's really chaotic. Knowing that that would
It
definitely.
keeps him safe,
Yeah.
but it absolutely ruins the stealth that everyone was trying to go for,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
That's
that
a
is
perfect
Which is
example.
completely selfish,
perfectly in
but perfect
Yeah.
character.
example, yeah,
It's a perfect
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
example.
of it in a nutshell, right? You keep yourself safe at the expense of everybody else,
And it's absolutely
Exactly, but
believable.
it's not 100% ruining everybody's experience. It's just uh maybe putting a little bit of a chink in the road for everybody, and they have to figure out how to maneuver around it, but not in an annoying way,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And so that's the character that I've been trying to play, and that I've been doing my research on how to play.
Yep. I mean, it's no different than being like you as a person, right? When you're just taking on a persona, you know,
Yeah.
during the
Mm-hmm.
sessions, and the same reasons why you do things, those that can be applied to a character, right? Why do you set out to accomplish the goals that you have set for yourself, right?
Right.
How would you go about it, right? What
I
drives you
just
to accomplish these goals, right? These are the big questions that in D&D can help set up a character's personality.
I
Mm-hmm.
just do really wish that Rylan was a little bit more dedicated in his uh gaming, but I can't expect that out of everybody, you know.
Yeah.
I think it really just comes down to a matter of just letting Ryan know that, hey, it'd be nice of you to be more involved in the role play, right? And paying attention to the details. It's not so much
Yeah.
that I don't think he's capable of it. I think he is.
Oh yeah.
It's just removing him from that zone of discomfort when it comes to entering that immersive space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I feel that's and I've been thinking about this I'm reiterating here like I wanna try to kind of pull everyone into that whole I feel like if you're invested in the story and your character and the group, I don't mean oh, I'm gonna help the group because I want everyone to be good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to have the connections of hey, wait a minute, we've had this conversation, we've talked about our goals, what do you want, Lucian, what do you want, Avadir, what Typhon, we don't
Yeah.
know anything about Typhon,
And
what
this
it
is why backstories are so fucking important. And it drives me nuts when you don't have a backstory for a character. Because the backstory can at least give us a reason for why. Why are you here? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can rewrite my backstory,
Yeah.
but I don't have the stuff there. Lucien
Yeah.
has the backstory.
And
he can
Because
explain.
Yeah.
like I can show you the backstories that I've written for my characters that I've played once. They're paragraphs long. I'm talking like fucking 5-paragraph essays
I
Mhm.
mean,
on just
Francisco.
yeah.